attention. Watching Monday Night Football. Watching. 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 Watching Monday night. Come on. What it says watching. Bijan Robinson a touchdown and a pick six of 14. Haven't you heard? Monday. Night.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you still have symptoms, be bold and ask your healthcare provider about Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range of schizophrenia symptoms. And in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Hey, come here.
No take of allergic to Cobenfy. Have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow ankle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems.
Not what I expected.
Serious allergic reactions.
Not what I expected so far. What you expected. Come here, you. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'll try that again. Oh, shit.
Quarterfinals begin as the playoff continues. On New Year's Eve, programs crash as the Hurricanes and Buckeyes take center stage. Then a New Year's Day triple. First, speed meets tenacity as the Ducks battle the Red Raiders. Then the Crimson Tide face Heisman winner Fernando
Rams.
Finally, the Rebels and Bulldogs collide.
Rams. Cardinals.
College football playoff quarterfinals on ESPN.
Cardinals.
Tonight's area of coverage is brought to you by McDonald's. We'll look at the playoff picture of the NFC. Is it okay if I use it?
Who thought? Who knows? Still early.
The conference leader Seattle, but they play in San
Really?
Francisco Saturday night on ABC and ESPN. The winner of that game is the number one seed, and they get a bye. So there'll be a lot on the line when we hit the air the next Saturday night after Carolina plays in
Go.
the NFC South.
Anyway.
As Cousins just keeps it together.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, Trump didn't have a vote last night. He won last year, and he's going to be a president for 3 years. Dumbass. Okay, yeah, I got to get rid of you. Okay, got it. You're out of here. See ya. Bye. Yeah, I ain't playing that game. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Not yet. I haven't rolled a cigarette in a while, but I do have a little hankering going here. But there's 14-0 Cardinals. Wow. You're just coming here to bust my balls. Yeah, with your 4087 numbers. Yeah, a bunch of fake names, fake profiles. You guys got anything else better to do? I should have done that. I already know the answer to that, but I don't have to deal with it, so I just can block you. That's the fun thing about it. Gone. See ya. Poof. Like that, they were gone. Ask Kaiser Sose. Just like the devil, and you weren't even close to being the devil. You're just a pussy. That's what you are, a little pussy. I don't know if you are or not, but what are we smoking, man? Why, you want to smoke? That's not good for them. Half the distance to the goal, not a big loss. But they got to get out of the hole here. Got to get out of the hole. Kind of amazed that the Falcons are up 2 scores on the Rams. Still a lot of football left to play. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hear that a lot, but thank you. I do appreciate it. Go. I didn't get out. That was tough. Forced them to punt out of their end zone. It's a tough one. This is where the Rams are going to come back. Yeah, Rams are going to get it back in good field position. It's not where you want them, I'll tell you that. One of the best offenses in the league, if you know what that means. We'll see. It was just Mage Vexnator. What do you guys come up with these names, anyways? Is that like a what do you call it? A Pokemon name or something? Something from hey, come on, get up here. I was gonna introduce you to the peoples. Get up, there you are. You want to meet my baby? My baby's here. She wants to be my. Hi, what are you doing? Hey, here. Let's say hi to Callie, everybody. Callie, what you doing? Come here. No, come here. Look it up. Okay. We got you. There you are. Okay. There she is. That's the girl. That's the little girl. She's the baby girl. Hey, what are you doing? She's purring. So she's happy. She's wanted attention too. Yes, I'm talking Rams Falcons. Yes. I don't know. Did I say something different? Yeah, I was also talking. You want to meet my baby? And there she is. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's funny. She's got more personality than most of the people I've met on this page. I stress most. Yeah, yeah, she is. She's like a puppy, actually. She's funny. She's a pretty puppy. Yes, she is. She is. She'd kick a German Shepherd. Actually, she hides. She doesn't want to fight with dogs. But she is funny. Hi. She just is funny. I don't know. She's being weird tonight. She knows. Okay, you're gonna go. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. Go ahead. See ya. She's being funny tonight. She's beautiful. She's so funny. I wasn't supposed to keep her, talking about that. I wasn't supposed to keep her. And she had a home, and the person kept blowing me off. She's almost 2. She'll be 2 next year. Around June. So she's, she was a year in June. And I got pictures of her mother. I found her mother out in the cold. Saved her and brought her home. She had kittens. I found homes for all the kittens. She is sophisticated. She has been outside one time. And the one time she got out, she was out all night. I was so freaked out. She came home and there were 5 males behind her. She had like 5 cats behind her, like, we want to do her. And she wanted to bring some of them home. I was like, nah, ain't happening. So I got her fixed. And then she hasn't been out since. She's not no. The other one, on the other hand, the male, he likes to go outside. He's fixed too. Yes, she is very funny. She's got a personality unlike anything. Unlike anything. She is so funny. And it's funny when I took her to the vet to get her fixed and shots and stuff. I took her to the SPCA, much cheaper. And when I dropped her off, I had to go back a few hours later. And when I went to pick her up, they had her in her little cage, her box, the cat carrier. And the guy goes, she's the coolest cat I've seen in a long time. They were really impressed by her because that's what it was. And she was scared. She didn't want. She was pissed at me too. She was pissed at me for like 2 days, but she got over it. Imagine so. She got spayed. She had a cut from her pee-pee all the way up her gut. All glued up. But she did good. Oh, you're back. That was quick. Why did you go out and get back? What? No, you came back. You didn't want to be on TV, did you? You didn't want to be on camera, did you? Yeah, see. This is why she's so cool. Look, say hi. Say hi to the peeps. There you go. What are you doing? Say hi to the peeps. There's dear. No, don't look at me. Look at me. Like, screw you. I don't take commands. Oh, no one. Hi. There she is. Okay, you can stay. Never mind. I'm not going to force her to do it. Anyways, she's the cutie pie. Hi. She's my baby girl. She's the cutie pie. She's the calico. That's her name, Calico. Baby girl. Yeah, she's so pretty, too. She's out here. She's begging for treats right now. She's really not. She's got it made. Uh-oh, here we go again. Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me? Touchdown. Wow. Wow. You know, I almost said it. I did a thing. I said Rams are going to win. Boy, I said, do you think maybe the Cardinals can pull off a Browns thing? Like the Browns beating the Steelers last night. Looks like they can do that. You know, I have seen the Falcons lose before when they were up big, but this ain't against the Patriots. It ain't the Super Bowl. I mean, it's similar, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's the number one seed with the Rams. Boy, they're fighting for. Rams are fighting for first seed right now. So, yeah, what's happening, man? I don't know what's up with Nave guy. If you were Navy guy, you could get some respect, but I guess you can't say that unless you were in the Navy, can you? I'm just saying. Roma Gypsy. Man, you guys make it tough with all the weird names. I don't get the weird names, but I guess mine's kind of weird. UFO Hunter. It's New Hampshire UFO Hunter. I mean, it's an acronym, yes, but Roma Gypsy. You from Roma? Does that mean you like Roma cheese? You're Italian? You're the Italian gypsy? I didn't think there were gypsies in Italy. Pretty sure there weren't. As far as I remember, all the gypsies were from what? Greece? Yeah, it's Greece. That's where the gypsies are from. They were Greek. A lot of gypsies out that way. We don't have them in Italy. Gypsies didn't walk around there. Now we have them here, but what do you do? You got everything here. It's a melting pot. It's definitely a melting pot. Hi, by the way. Hi back at you. Peace, love, all that fun stuff. You want to read my poem? You gonna put a curse on me? Skinny Man. That was a good book. It was a good movie too. Skinny Man. Remember that? Roma Gypsy. That was the gypsies. The curse. That was gypsies. Where the girl tried to get her alone and the guy wouldn't give it to her and she cursed her with the button. She went at the end getting dragged to hell. That was a good flick. That was who was it? The guy that he did Spider-Man, but I'm thinking of Evil Dead. Yeah, he did the Evil Dead movies. And then he did Spider-Man, and then he went back to horror and did Drag Me to Hell. I can't think of his name. It'll come to me. I'm good like that. Just, what was his name? Son of a bitch. Somebody come up with it. You won't. Guarantee. They're not as well versed in the movies and directors and actors as I am, but what was his name? Freaking, he did Evil Dead, directed and wrote both of them. And then he did, I think he had part to do, well, he produced the third one that came out, which was Curse the Evil Dead or something like that, which was a good flick, by the way. It's his fucking name. Here, go through the alphabet in my head. And yeah, what's his name? I'll come up with it. He'll pop into my head. It's not like it was. What's his name? The guy from Lord of the Rings. But yeah, the guy that did Evil Dead, Spider-Man. He did another Marvel movie too. Was yeah, what's his name? Ash, the guy that did Ash from Evil Dead was in it. Well, at least I don't have 14 people here bashing me right now. That's kind of good. Probably got reported. Oh Jesus, that's a good point. So we got somebody thinks the Rams are going to win. Somebody thinks it's still. I agree with still early. I'm going to go with still early, but they just scored a touchdown, so that's kind of going to be tough to come back from for the Rams. That's going to be tough. It's going to make it tough. They, offense is just not doing nothing tonight for the Rams. Kind of surprisingly, very surprisingly, actually. I don't know what to say about that, but glad you like it. That's what your mother said last night. She loved every second of it, though. Was rubbing it on her clit. Myanmar. I don't know where you're from, but good morning to you. Myanmar, never heard of it. They have internet out there on phones. And apparently really cool names that don't make any sense. You're Burmese. Okay, I had a Burmese python for a while. Quite a while, actually. I raised a Burmese python. Everybody's coming from all over the world to be here, huh? You guys, what time is it out there? It must be like 2, 3 in the morning at least. It's only like maybe 9 o'clock here. What time is it here? Yeah, 9:30. So it must be like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning over there. Yeah, across the ocean. 8 a.m. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, more like that. 8 a.m. Okay. Well, it's you got 12 hours around that. Yeah. You said you were Burmese. Okay, makes more sense. I see. I don't keep track of the overseas clocks, but yeah, I was gonna say, gosh, you guys must be either really late or early in the morning, and that's early enough. That's early enough. Anyways, I was just saying to my friend from Burma there, I had a Burmese python, cool snake. I liked him. I had to eventually find him a home. He got too big, but he got a new home. So I think he took him to a zoo or somebody got him and put him in like a reptile park or something. Yeah, I know you are. I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Yes. That's what I'm saying, man. That's a long ways away. Yeah, that's cool though. Hey. What's happening, pink hands? Giggity. Giggity. Can somebody, please explain to me the pink hand thing? I still don't understand it. Nobody will explain it. I get asked a lot of questions and nobody ever answers mine. No, I don't. I haven't been watching UFC in a while. Fine, good. Fine for you. Or your Hinduism. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what you're looking for, but congratulations. There you go. No, I can't. I don't shout out people anymore. I already been here, man. You're back. You were already here earlier, buddy. Believe me, I know your profile picture. I don't even have to look at it. We've been here. What do you mean, how's it hate? Just said, oh, you must be seeing somebody that's not on my page that I don't see because I blocked. So I don't know what you're talking about with the hate. Never said the word hate. You did. You brought up hate. I said, fine, whatever. Congratulations. Yeah, you too, man. You just tested me. Okay. I'm not going to say nothing about that. I could come up with about 13 different things, but I ain't going to do it, man. I'm going to bite my tongue here. This one, I'm going to bite my tongue on. You're lucky. You make it too easy. Yeah, I'm not stupid. So, anyways, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Hate, but then again, hate. It's all hate on my page. A lot of hate. Not from me, from the chat room. A lot of people hate me. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to them. They hate me. They hate Trump. They hate the Jews. They hate. Some of them hate Palestine. Most of them, if they're here from across America, those are the ones that are going death to America. So, whatever. They hate living in their mother's basements. They hate that their mother didn't cook them a grilled cheese tonight. They got to put a hot pocket in the oven at 59. What is it? 59 seconds. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what that fucking means. Quebec. We got somebody here. Are you French? Are you French? You're in Quebec? Or are you just Canadian? What's the thing? French Canadian, Canadian. You know, I mean, for all you know, you could be from anywhere. I mean, but do you speak La Francais? I meant the Rams. I already said that, man. Rams, Cardinals. See, look, Rams, Cardinals. Oh, shit. It's the Falcons. You're right. I fucked up. I'm sorry. It's the birds. My fault. Thanks for telling me. All right, dude. I'll switch this. Thank you for fixing it. Who wins? There we'll go. We'll go here. Wins. Well, the Rams against the Cardinals, they definitely win that one. That's funny. Rams, Falcons. That's it. I think I did that earlier. You know, honestly, I'm going to tell you here. Honestly, this game doesn't mean crap to me. So I was just trying to get some banter going here. You're right. My fault. My bad. I'm terrible. What are you going to do? So you used to speak French. That's cool. Yeah, so since you were young, a lot of people speak English. You know, it's like if you go to the south side of Africa, been restaurants in the Chicagoland area, worked with a lot of Mexican guys and learned a lot of Spanish speaking with them. And then the other one is Italian. My family was Italian, and my father, my grandfather, my cousins, my uncles, they spoke Italian. How's it going? Yeah, skip school, man. You're not going to learn anything anyways if you have to ask that question. Get out. See ya. Skip it. Go get a job. Work. It's not going to help you if you go to school. If you're going to go to college, you ain't going to get a job anyways. You gotta have that mindset. If you have to ask that question, then get the fuck out of school. Do it. I went to school. Busted my ass my whole life in school. You know what I got out of it? I worked full time while I was going to school. And then I wound up making more money in school than most of my friends that went to college. I know people that went to college that wound up getting jobs as managers at McDonald's while I was running restaurants, big restaurants. Half German, okay, Canadian, half German, French, yeah. German Italian. It's funny you bring that up, my friend. Is that my father was full Italian. My mother was Austrian and German. Uh, my grandfather on her side was German. My grandmother was Austrian. So that's how they met, and then they immigrated here legally. By the way, I stress legally. My mother was born here in the States. My father was born here in the States from my other grandparents who were full bred Italians who came here on the boat. Came to, what do you want to call it? The Statue of Liberty. And, so I got a little bit of blood in me. But, and again, back to what we were talking about languages. Yeah, I learned some Spanish and Italian. And do I use it anymore? No. Once in a while when I need it. Sure, go there. Try. Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. You should leave right now. Go to Mexico and play the lottery. Do it. I'm in. Yeah. Matter of fact, if you win, you need to pay me something. If you go there and you win, you need to give me a cut. So yeah, go to Mexico. See ya. Let me know how your trip goes. Let me know what part of Mexico you get to. What part are you going to? Go to Guadalajara. There you go, Guadalajara. Here we go. Here comes frickin' Flag Boy. And I gotta do this. Sorry. Christ. I already warned these idiots a number of times. And he's done. So, anyways. Sorry about that. Somebody, looking to pick up somebody on my page that's gay. That's all he wants. Just looking for somebody else that's gay. And you got the wrong page. We don't tell people what part of the state I live in. It's what it is. It's the part I live in. It's which one? There's no need to tell you that. What does it matter what part? Huh? You wouldn't want to come here. Let me tell you. You wouldn't want to come here. I know enough friends up here. Yeah, no, not good with that. No, not good with any kind of weird flags. Not good with that. Palestine. I don't care what flags they are. You can put your little flag up, but you start putting dozens of them down here, out of here. God, see you. You see that guy? I mean, this is what I put up with. But anyways, 21-0 at the half. Look at that. Second half starts at 2:44. Countdown. I'm 30 seconds behind, by the way. 30 seconds behind. So call 2 minutes. And I do think that the Cardinals, no, it's the Falcons. The Falcons. Cowboy, there he is. What's going on, Gordo? What's going on, buddy? Did you watch that game last night, man? Fucking tell me you watched it, because I don't even want to talk about it. Unbelievable. That was crazy. That was a shootout, the best shootout of the year so far. Crazy. Hope you watched it. That was crazy. But, yeah. Had a chance, brought it all the way down to the freaking bottom. Yeah, they did. That was tight though. It was crazy. That was a crazy game. They had a chance. They had 4 seconds to go. All they had to do, and I think it was the first and goal from the 3. Yeah, and I don't know. They should have just given it to Monungai and ran it in. They should have pitched it out or something, rolled out, let Caleb run it in. He didn't run much yesterday. I don't even know if he caught the bet. But yeah, it was a crazy game. Yeah, it was on today on NFL Network. I watched it. Put on the highlights. Crazy. Again, the biggest shootout of the year. It was nonstop, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. shot after shot of them. Just two offenses. It was a shootout, and it was like neither defenses were on the field. They just threw the ball left and right and ran the ball, and everybody was. McCaffrey had an unbelievable game. Both the Bears running backs did. Uh, what was his name? One of the wide receivers for the Bears, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns, and it was just crazy. It was absolutely crazy game, and it went down to the wire, right down to the wire. And I mean, they scored 80 fucking points in that game. 80 fucking points. How often do you see a game where you score 80 points in? Not very often. So let's just say they made the over, but I gotta tell you, this is the thing about this. The bookies got to know something because the spread was 3.5. The Bears were getting 3.5, and they lost by 4 points. So that was not cool because a lot of people were betting the Bears last night. It doesn't matter, This is what I try to explain to people. They win the juice. Okay, you lose, they get the juice. So it doesn't matter who wins. That's why there's a spread. That's why there's an over/under. Doesn't matter what you bet. People lose, they pay the juice. So the bookies, the sites, everybody that does this shit, they make the money. It doesn't matter. Nice run back. You watching this game now, man? Monday Night Football. The Rams and the Cardinals. I mean, the, the freaking Falcons. I put up the Cardinals. I don't know what I was thinking. Whatever. Really doesn't matter. It's kind of a meaningless game to me, except the Rams are losing so great. I mean, the Bears really can't win the first seed right now, so they can't. San Francisco can, though. They win next week, they could get the first seed, depending on the mathematics. And, sackage. Anyways. ESPN, man. That's right. I can send you a link. Go to NFL Bite. It's called Reddit NFL Bite. You can watch whatever game you want. There's another one too. TVPass.org. You can watch whatever you want. I don't have the channel either when I'm watching it. Probably shouldn't say this online, but whatever. I don't care. Bryce Jensen, how are you, man? Anyways, who are the Cowboys playing? I already got the card. My buddy sent it to me early. We usually do it on Thursday night before the game. Usually I get it on Thursday before the game, and then I see it and I look at it. It's all going to change. The card I got now, all the numbers are going to change by Saturday. So 2 games on Saturday again. Another holiday weekend. So, boom, nice pass. Oh, we didn't get it. Just looking for a flag, didn't get it. Hear that? See? I took the words out of my mouth. The Giants could be, yeah, that makes sense, which is weird because I never understood how you had the Dallas over here, the Giants over here on the East Coast, and Philly. I mean, they're in the same division, which never made sense to me. Kind of a weird division because usually, if you look at the NFC Central or, it's the Bears, Minnesota, Detroit, used to be Tampa, was down south. AFC is, the Jets, the Bills, the Patriots, Miami, same thing, all in the same kind of path line. And then you got, the Cowboys division where they're over here, these guys are over there, these guys are up there, nowhere near where they should be. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's never did. We were talking about that the other day excuse me. I'm going to do this now before I get heartburn later. I got a heartburn last night. Got some curry going on. I just ate some candy and I had oysters. Thinking about cooking some chicken marsala tonight. halftime's already over, so I slept in today. So I'll make it after the game. Kind of weird, huh? Yeah, it is kind of weird. You know, I think it's the outcasts of the NFC. You know, and they couldn't get into another one when they changed the divisions. They said, well, we need to put a division together to have that other division. When they added one, remember, they went from, you know, 4 to 5 or whatever. They went from 5 teams to 4 teams. Added a couple teams that kind of screwed things up for the way it worked with the playoffs and everything. So, I don't know, man. We will see. We will see what happens. So, I don't know. Next year, Cowboys. I'll root for you next year. I have a friend who's a Cowboys fan, but I just tease her about it. We all have our teams, right? Yeah, somebody's asking me who I like. I know one thing. I don't think the Bears can win a Super Bowl this year. You never know. I don't think the Patriots can win. I don't know. I know if I'm going to go AFC, I'm going to go Jaguars. After Pittsburgh lost, that they look like they might have a roll going. Nah, they blew it against the Browns of all teams. A 4-win team. So, and then in the NFC, you got 2 teams, Seahawks and the Rams. So that's it. And I like the Jaguars in the AFC. I just don't think anybody can get through them. Even the Bills, they're going to hope they play New England up in the cold because they're not going to want to go down to Florida and play. They're not going to want to go there. They're not going to want to do it. Apparently, I blocked all the assholes tonight, so I've only got one person, which is fine with me. 0 people. I probably gotta go. I keep seeing my thing going because they're trying to make new. What do you call them? Go. Oh, ow, that hurt. That was a hit. That was a big hit. Even Troy's saying, oh, that hurt. He just took a whack. Yes, he got it to him. Yeah, oh, shit, dude. Open, bang. He got hit hard. Clotheslined. That was pretty tough, man. That was pretty tough football there. Yeah, they're looking pretty good right now. Yeah, and it's already, into third, and then Stafford just got sacked. So, yeah, 4th down, forced a 4th down. Boy, this game's over if the Falcons get another touchdown. They're not looking good for the Rams right now. Not looking good. They cannot get that offense moving. They're just not doing nothing. Not doing nothing. Anyways, I'm gonna reach over here and shit. I was gonna get a cigarette. My glasses fell down. I couldn't see. Anyways, that's crazy. That was crazy. Well, they got a field goal. They finally they broke the ice. They put some points on the board. Look at that. I don't know. Like you said, I'm about 30 seconds behind. Now, Patriots ain't going to make it. I was just talking about that. You just missed it, my friend. I just said in the AFC, I think the Jaguars look good. And I don't know. I'd like to say the Bills, but they're going to have to go through New England. Yeah, Drake May's playing great. I just don't think they're Super Bowl quality, just like the Bears. NFC, you have to go with, well, I would say the Rams, but they're getting their asses whooped tonight. But, it could be just a fluke. And then, oh, shit, is Seahawks. You got Rams, Seahawks, and the Bears. San Francisco. It's 4 teams, but I don't think the Bears can get there, and I'm a Bears fan. So, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think the Bears can get there. They put on a hell of a show last night, but I don't think they can get there. So, I'm going to go. I'm going to go with, yeah, in the AFC, Denver, too. You got to look out for Denver. They got a great defense. They got the #1 defense in the league right now, I think. So, Denver, and if I'm going to pick 4 teams, it would be Denver, Jacksonville, um, Seattle, and another one tough is either LA or LA. I mean, I like the Rams earlier. Yeah, I agree. But Jaguars playing good on both sides. The Buffalo's just their offense has been struggling. I don't know why. You would think that what's his name would be playing good. The former MVP there. You think he'd be playing really good right now? I'm doing good, man. How you? I'm doing just great. Just watching this game and being surprised, by the way. It's kind of interesting because I thought this was going to be a boring game, and it is not a boring game. I figured it was going to be a blowout. The Rams were going to destroy the Falcons, and they're not. Here we go again. Falcons moving the ball right up the middle. So go. They're actually playing good football. So, man, the Rams finally put some points on the board. They got a long way to go, but I don't know, man. Still a lot of football up to play. You're only 11 into the third here. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind on the game because I'm using an app. Oh, yeah? No. Those are my 4 favorites. Seattle. Who else is in there? And the San Francisco. That's the other one. San Francisco, after beating the Bears last night. They did get away with one, but the Bears couldn't stop them. So, Purdy's playing incredible football. That offense. Here you go. See ya. Look at this. Wow. Oh my God, he almost broke one. Almost broke one. Holy shit. Yeah. Pittsburgh got their asses whooped yesterday, man. Pittsburgh got their asses whooped yesterday. Yeah, they didn't do very well. And by a 4 and whatever team, 4-win team beats them. Yeah. It was kind of crazy, man. I watched that game too because it was on, and I was watching the Patriots. They were up 21-0 against the Jets. I was like, I ain't gonna watch this. And don't get me wrong. If it was close, I would have stayed because, well, I live in New England. I wanted to see what they read. And here we go again. Nah, I didn't get nothing. Anyways, yeah, that was crazy. Sorry about your Steelers, but I don't like Aaron Rodgers. So I just hate Aaron Rodgers. I don't hate him. I just don't like him. He's done this year. What's that? Last year, you heard it here first. He's gonna retire. If he doesn't, he's an idiot. I don't even know why he's still playing. He should have retired after he tore his Achilles there in New York. Should have been done. He did that. Jeez, dude, there might be women on here. Be careful with that kind of talk. Oh, shit. That's funny. Yeah, he is. He should be out of here, man. Yeah, he's old, but it was funny. I saw a cool video. Get a kick out of this, especially if you're a Steelers fan. He ran out of bounds. He scrambled, which, you think he'd just stay in the pocket or throw it away. Or he scrambled, right? And one of the DBs or the linebackers chased him, and he runs out of bounds, and then he comes, he's out of bounds. The guy misses him. He gets out of bounds, picks up 3 yards or whatever. And he comes out and he goes, "What's the matter, man?" You can't catch a 45-year-old. That was just like, and the guy, I felt like saying, you mean a 4.5-inch-year-old? The guy was like, really? But you could tell the guy was freaking, it was funny. That was so funny. That was funny, man. It was funny. That was a great video. I wish I could put it up. Did you see it? Yeah, that was great. It was on one of the YouTube channels. I saw it. That cracked me up. You got to give it to that guy. I mean, he's got fight in him, no doubt. And he was, still is. But I mean, it's a young man's game now, and the guy's still out. Look at Philip Rivers, what he did this week. He looked great. Not just the last couple of weeks with the Colts. The guy played great, and he came back after 5 years. They couldn't find a guy to play. They couldn't find a backup somewhere. No, they pull in Philip Rivers, and he played great. And they put it through. Look at that. Was a big one. That was like that had to be a 56. How far was it? I didn't hear it. That was a big one. 56. See, I even called it just from looking at it. I knew that had to be a 56. That was a 56. I didn't even see it. I didn't even say it. I said it looked like about 56. It was. Nailed it. See, almost like I know what I'm talking about here. That was wild. What do you guys think of this new movie coming out? Here you go. Primates. That looks good. Well, Hall of Famers, yes, absolutely, man, absolutely. Phillips, but he's got to wait 5 years. Now that he played again, he was inducted, voted for. He didn't get in last year. He would have been in this year, but he played. So now he's got to wait another 5 years. You can't be put in the Hall of Fame until you've been retired for 5 years. So. Does anybody know? I haven't seen it yet. I know they did it last week. Was the Walter Payton Hall of Fame or Walter Payton Award, Man of the Year Award. I mean, obviously I'm a Bears fan, so I'm a huge Walter Payton fan. I should show you. I got something so cool over here. And I pulled it out the other day. I was thinking about, but I thought about selling it. And I said, I ain't selling that shit. I'll show it to you. Hold on. I'll be right back. It's right here on the table. I'll be right back. You guys gotta see this. Talking about Hall of Famers. Yeah, talking about the best in the league. And which, I mean, Aaron Rodgers obviously was. So is Brett Favre. And, hold on a second. Okay. Yeah. Oh. God. I don't remember when I picked this up. This was a while ago, probably 15, 20 years ago, but I picked this up, which it's a McFarlane. Okay, can you see it? Walter Payton, McFarlane statue. He's jumping. And, yeah, I was kind of thinking, I might sell some collectibles, and then I thought, I'm not getting rid of that. That's staying with me. That'll never go anywhere. What it will go to is maybe, I don't know, a friend or maybe a girlfriend's kid. I don't know. I don't have any kids, so there's somebody to give it to, So what's the point? I have a niece. She wouldn't know what to do with it. Maybe, I don't know. She does watch some football. That's sweetness, man. That's sweetness. One of the most professional players in the league. You look back at those guys like, Walter, Barry Sanders, what's his name from the Steelers? The bus guy was here earlier. There's another guy I'm thinking of too. That they never, after they got their touchdown, they might spike it, but they didn't do dances and celebrate and all that crap. Bettis, Jerome Bettis is one of them I was talking about. Yeah, he was one. Yeah, they were so professional. Barry Sanders too. He was on, I think it was Saturday night. He was on during that game. They had him on as a special guest, and it was Barry Sanders. He talked about his kids. And then who else was it? Chris Carter from the Vikings. When the Vikings were playing, Chris Carter, yeah, they were same game. But what was it? Vikings playing Detroit, and Barry Sanders is on there, and then Chris Carter comes up, and Chris Carter's sitting there right in front of his Christmas tree, and he's got a little Pomeranian because he doesn't have it. Barry Sanders is talking about his kids, two kids who are both in college, who are playing in sports. One's a basketball player, one's a football player, and you got Chris Carter. No, they're class acts, and he's got his Pomeranian sitting on his lap. It's just like my cat was just sitting here. And his cutest dog ever. And, he basically is so tiny, you're thinking, a guy that big having a little tiny dog. It was so cool. It was just so funny to see and cool. And he was just a class act. These guys were class acts. There are people out there now that are the same way, but you don't see them as often because they're surrounded by a bunch of guys that have to dance every time. They'll be down 35-0. They get a touchdown and they act like it's all the biggest thing in the world. I don't get into that celebrating crap. I hate celebrating in the NFL. I hate it. When somebody celebrates, they get a catch and I got a catch. Yeah, well, guess what? Win the game. When you're done, you celebrate after the game. Anyways. Franco Harris, he's a good one. We were talking about some older guys today. Kenny King, bet you don't know who he is. How about, Franco Harris? Speaking of, wasn't he on the Raiders? Talking about White Shoes Johnson. Ain't blaming it on nobody. Who knows? But we're talking about, what was it? I was talking about the Browns beating the Pittsburgh. Sorry, the guy was a Pittsburgh fan. The Browns beat him. I was a Browns fan back in when I was younger, watching them play the Houston Oilers. And how was it? What was his name? Shit, we just went through this. Bad at names, but Jesus, it comes back. Oh God. Geez, Franco Harris was on the Steelers. Now that I think about it. But go back to talk about the '85 Bears. I go through the whole list of them. I met a lot of them, by the way. I actually worked at a car wash. They used to come in to see me and come to my restaurant. And I treated them good. They treated me good. I used to get free tickets to whatever game I wanted. But yeah, Madden's old team. John Madden's old team. Yeah, Kenny King. God, what's the freaking quarterback's name again? I just went through this yesterday with a buddy. See it, touchdown. He finally got his touchdown. Now they're making it a game. Kenny Stabler. You got it. Boom. Kenny Stabler. There you go. The snake. Kenny the Snake Stabler. Jim Brown. Yeah. Wow, you know your shit, man. I'm impressed. You're not some young punk. You know your shit, Kenny Stabler. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, John Madden's team. They made John Madden NFL games. That is so cool. Thanks, man. Kenny the Snake. I had the S in my head because he was the snake. Kenny the Snake Stabler. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I mean. Yeah, your mother she's not in the basement. She's under my table. She's got her cock in my mouth. She's plenty alive. Don't you worry. She's actually, kind of choking right now, laughing at you. And it's kind of funny you said that because it makes it feel better when she laughs. that wishes you had a body under your table. I mean, in your basement, or you're actually a gas lighting hypocrite. That's what you type. Yeah, the Warriors kill somebody kind of guy. Yeah, definitely have everybody. We have a serial killer here who likes to talk about people in the basement. So I don't have a basement, fuckhead. So I do have a table though. And it's where your mother likes to hang out when she comes over. She also wants you to move out of the basement. You fuck. She keeps asking me, how do I get him out? Keep telling her, stop giving him hot pockets. Teach him how to cook. He won't come back. Don't pay for his gas money. Oh, that's right. He doesn't drive. He's not old enough to have a license, or he never got one. Thank you, though. Funny. These guys are so fucked up. It's all, I know. It's all good. Man. It's funny. I love it. It's funny. This guy, keeps it up. He's out of here. He's gonna have to start another profile. Yeah, yeah. That's all. We're just spreading whatever it is. It ain't bad. I'll spread hate back is what I'll do, but they asked for it. That's not them, not me. Attack me, you're gonna get attacked back. I wish I could meet a guy like that again. I keep saying it. Talk to me like that to my face. They won't do it. They're pussies. They hide behind a keyboard. That's all they do. They hide behind the keyboard. That's all they got. Hide behind the keyboards. They don't even have their own pages. And if they do have their own pages, they'll not. It'll be subscription only. I love that one. Subscription only. I don't like you. Notice I don't have subscription only. I love you. But whoever wants to come on is more than welcome. But you start that crap, I'm gonna burn you. I'm gonna make you look like an idiot. Yeah, you got it. She'll bring you a hot pocket, man. I'll tell her. I'll tell you what. I'll tell her take a couple of his hot pockets with you. Then maybe he'll leave the basement because he'll be hungry, and then he'll go out. Oh, that's right. He won't. He won't leave the basement. Guy'll never leave the basement. He's stuck there for the rest of his life. And probably sitting in a chair. You ever seen that movie? What was it? Blade. With that, this guy, yeah, the guy that said that reminds me. If you watch the movie, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have. You knew Kenny Stabler. Blade, when the big fat vampire's laying in the bed, and what's his name goes in there, freaking. I just said his name earlier too. Blade. He was in the movie with Sylvester Stallone too. He goes in and and then Blade shines a light on him and he's like, "It burns! It burns!" That's that guy. If you shined a light on him, he'd start screaming, "It burns! It burns!" Yeah, you fat fucking vampire laying in your bed, probably with a controller or keyboard, and you can't even see the screen because he's got too much fat up from his chin coming up over his eyes. Mom, bring me a hot pocket. I need some grilled cheese and tomato soup. Too bad she's too busy. And now she's going to go over here to my other friend's house. She'll be busy for the next couple of days. That guy doesn't know what he's going to do. I wonder if he bathes. I think he takes a bath or, I know he can't take a shower unless it's got a chair in the shower. If he can get out of the bed. They spray him down with a hose, like a power washer. You go in his house with a power washer and just hit him with the soap first, turn on some plastic under the bed, maybe roll him over on one side, put it up there, roll him over on the other side. I wonder how he takes craps and wipes himself. I don't know how hard that is. You think he can take a crap by himself and wipe himself? I doubt it. I'm kidding, by the way. But it is what it is. Really, you want to start? You lose. There you go. Apparently, he's good. Not all Muslims. Some of them, yes. That's a stupid question. Why would you ask me what I think about Muslims? Yeah, probably most of them. Yeah. Not all of them. No. Evil is evil. I have to meet somebody. Doesn't matter whether you're Muslim or Jewish or Palestinian or whatever. Black, Mexican. I don't play that game. I actually met Andre the Giant. Yeah, he's not a nice guy. He was not. He's very cool when I met him, but from what I understand, you didn't want to fuck with him. As a matter of fact, I had a picture. Don't have it anymore. My friend was the wrestling guy, and he got tickets. He asked me to go, so I went. We had really good seats too. At Rosemont Horizon, him and Hulk Hogan fought, and he had backstage things and whatever. So we went back after, and we met Andre and Hulk, and they were both really cool guys, and we got to hang with them for a couple minutes. And my friend Rory Ray, he shook Andre the Giant's hand, and his hand just disappeared. And I took a picture, and I had it. I gave it to him. And then Hulk Hogan, same thing. Another really nice guy. They were both really good. Hulkster. And the coolest thing about that was when I went there, I was like, this is all bullshit. And when we were there at the ring, it was different at the ring, man. We were like ringside, basically. And they were beating the crap out of each other, flopping and flipping and slamming. And we got covered in sweat and blood. Literally. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, blood and sweat on my head. And they don't do that anymore. It's not impossible. No. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, you don't believe in wrestling. I mean, it's different now, but then it was Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, man. Jake the Snake was there too. Jake the Snake. Snap into a Slim Jim! He was cool. Yeah, we get to meet these guys. It was funny as fuck. Those guys were cool. Again, I think we were talking about it earlier, the Burmese python. He had a big Burmese python he'd bring out on the stage with him. I think he might be one of the reasons why I got a Burmese python. I don't know why I did, but I did. I had a boa and then I got a Burmese. Actually, I had two boa constrictors and a Burmese python. What happened? Look at this. LA's coming back. LA's coming back. I don't think they're going to cover, but like I said, he was a jerk. He was a jerk. And if you talk to any of the guys that fought with him, they would, this was the whole thing. It's rigged. And there were times where they would say, you're going to lose tonight. And be like, I ain't losing. He never did. He would not lose. They would actually go at it. And Andre did not like losing. So I hear what you're saying, brother. I hear what you're saying. Hondo, I hear what you're saying. It was, a lot of people didn't like Andre. Hulk, on the other hand, every time I think of Hulk, I think of the Rocky movie. What was it, Rocky 3? The one with, who was it, Clubber Lang, Mr. T, Clubber Lang, and he had to do the thing before he fought Clubber Lang, where he fought Hulk Hogan. What was his Thunder Lips or something like that? And that was wild. And at the end, it was just, it's just what we do. He picked him up and threw him down, and that was a good movie. And he was good in that. He did a couple of other ones too, but Not like that one. That was different. Yeah, Thunder Lips. And Ticket Clubber Lang. That was Mr. T. Yeah, Rocky 3. Yeah. They were doing that last night in the football game. Anyways, yes, I do. I do agree with you on what you're saying about Andre. He uh, he was not a very nice guy. No, and that's the going, thing about him is that he was not very nice. He was a big motherfucker too. That guy was huge. He was. That's why they called him Andre the Giant. He made John Goodman look like a puny guy. And John Goodman was a big guy. You know, John Goodman hold a beer in his hand, a Budweiser, and it'd disappear. He wouldn't even know he had a beer in his hand. You know, Hulk Hogan too, another big guy. The Rock, but they nothing compared to what Andre the Giant was like. He was huge. That guy was. When I met him, I was like, I met a lot of football players too. Guys that were 6'7", 6'8", and 230. And so I walked into the fridge one day. Walked into him at my car wash. Not my car wash. I worked there, but I was a salesman. He literally pulled his car up. Didn't know it was his. You know. Could have been. Yeah. Could have been. He could have had a little head problem up there too. I don't know, but he was, from what I understand, not a great guy. Yeah, Falcons are moving the ball right now. We got some votes here. People are still rooting for the Falcons. Yeah, a little bit up there. A little bit up there going on with it. I don't know. But, hey, he died young, too. He died young. So that tells me there was definitely some health problems with him being that size. Definitely some health problems. Um, Maybe it had to do with other things. I don't know. Steroids. I don't think he ever did steroids. He wasn't that kind of guy. He was just huge. And like I said, maybe mentally, uh, some kind of diseases going on. Oh, yeah, the Rams are in it. Oh, yeah, they are. They just scored. They're still moving it. Hi, Jasmine. How are you? Jasmine Sanchez. You must be Hispanic. I got no problem with that whatsoever. I'm just saying, Sanchez. What's happening, kiddo? How are you? I think I remember you. Latina, Hispanic. Italiano, paisano. Latina. Okay. I can tell she's probably real. That profile is probably real. She didn't make it up. It's her name. She's not coming up with a bunch of numbers. Let's say hi. I'm fine, honey. Thank you. I'm okay. Watching this football game. We got a tight one right now. It's actually a touchdown game. So, pretty tight. I don't know if you watch football, but just kind of watching a football game. Doing this for the fun of it because this is kind of meaningless game to me, but this is a funner game sometimes, depending. Till my phone runs out. But yeah, what we got? How are you doing? How are you doing? You up here in the States or where you from? No, no. I can't ride a bike anymore. You from Jersey? Okay. Boy, sorry about you. Well, you don't care if you don't watch football. I was going to say sorry about your Jets yesterday, but it is what it is. Oh, that was Lewis. Okay, about muscle bikes. What do you mean, like Harleys and stuff? No, I can't. I wish I could. I actually had to. Well, turned down a really good offer from a friend for 1,200, and then for a very good price. But I have COPD, so I can get lightheaded. So you can't ride a bike. Mm. Howdy, Miller. Anyways, that's what it is. I wish I could. Always. Well, I actually rode bikes when I was younger. Now I can't. I'm not younger anymore. I haven't had a bike in a while. I have had muscle cars. 3 really cool ones, actually. I actually would love another one, but just can't afford it right now. Shark with arms. See, that's a good question. See, I could go with that. Shark with arms, definitely. Grab the fucking piranha, bite his head off. Plus, the shark's mouth's a lot bigger. Why, you gonna put a bet on that? God, where you guys come up with this stuff? You really have a lot of time on your fucking hand, don't you? Yeah, I had Monte Carlos, 3 Monte Carlos in my lifetime. I actually had what was it, a Cadillac, but that really wasn't a muscle car. Could have been, I guess. It was a V8, so. But the Cadillac was a boat. But the Monte Carlo 2, an 85 and 86, I actually had 4, now that I think about it. 85 and 86, both those were, rode both those for a while. Then I got okay, like the Piranha. I had a 2004, but it was an SS, but it was a V6. It wasn't the same as the V8s. I liked the V8s, but it still was fast. It was a turbo. It was a nice car. Matter of fact, I got pulled over in New York. The guy loved it. Caprice, there you go. There you go. Yeah, another one I would have loved was the what was it with the Hearst shift gift, the freaking Olds Cutlass. Those were one. That's what I always wanted, was an Olds Cutlass. Same thing as a Monte Carlo. Are they? Yeah. Well, my buddy's got a Hellcat, so that fucking thing is a beast. It's like 750 horse with the red key. Beautiful car. It's just brutal. Every once in a while, it lets me drive it if I haven't been drinking. Hellcat, dude, it is so fucking nice. I wish I could put a picture up. And yeah, he said this the other night. He bought it. I said, "What are you gonna do with that?" He goes, "Put a wheelbarrow behind it and carry it around my balls." Because he's an older guy. Somebody said, "Midlife crisis?" Fuck, I just wanted a fucking Hellcat. He got it. He did. It's beauty. It's a beauty. Like I said, 750 horse with the red key. I think it's 650 with the black key. The fucking cars. You gotta be careful when it is what you gotta do. Don't go around a corner and punch it. When it's gone, you gotta know how to drive it. That's for sure. Fucking know how to drive it. It is a beast. Beautiful car. We have fun in it. We get to go out. And just go to dinner or whatever. It's pretty much all we do with it. Maybe take it to the beach, but we haven't done that this year. So then again, it's winter. It's in the garage right now. Ain't coming out of the garage for a while. To wait for a nice spring day when everything's all. Yeah, I can't remember what year. I think it's a 23. Yeah. He actually had another one and then he traded it. He had a regular. Wasn't a Hellcat. He just had a Charger and he traded it for it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's around an $80,000 car. Yeah, with all the bells and whistles. No, I'm not drinking for anybody but me. I don't drink for me. I don't drink for anybody. No, I went through my scotch is gone. I had this. I got that for Christmas, and it's gone. So, mm, you know, dealing with what I got. Just cheap vodka. That's just cheap vodka. So I already went through the scotch. Lasted me a few days, though. That bottle lasted me a few days. So. And it was tasty. Let me tell you, it was really nice and tasty. Smooth as hell. No hangover whatsoever. Got a little heartburn at night because I didn't eat enough. But nah, got nothing good. I wish I should have thought about it, but nah. I didn't really want to drink tonight. But I kind of have to because couldn't sleep last night. And then I just so I had to clear my driveway today, and I had a plow guy come slush it. Slush. Yeah, it's Jameson Green Label. Yeah, 15-year-old single malt. The good stuff. The very good stuff. Not the blue, but I don't think I'd rather do this than the blue. I've had the blue. It's, whatever. I think this is better than Glenlivet or Glenfiddich, two of my other favorite 15-year-olds. So I'll go with the Johnny Walker is just as good, if not better, than either one. It's I think smoother. I prefer Glenlivet to Glenfiddich. Glenfiddich is a little got more bite to it. And if I'm gonna do that kind of scotch, I don't want to put it on a rocks. Look at this. Oh, that was close. So whatever. Doesn't matter what I like. It's what you like. It's just my review. Johnny Walker Green Label. Go for it. Good shit. Now I want to try is that Cutwater now. I keep seeing this Cutwater. Anybody try that? It's a Cutwater White Russian. I mean, if I want a White Russian, I'll just get a bottle of vodka and a bottle of Kahlua. But now they make them in cans. You know, it's the same thing with the Jack Daniels shit. Oh, that's an offside and a fumble. And look at this. Oh, my God. Pick it up. Go. There's a flag. That's offside. It's going to be offside. That's offside. I already said it, dude. I already said it, Joe. I said it. It was an offside. Joe's trying to take the words out of my mouth again. I shouldn't say he's trying to. He did take the words out of my mouth. Anyways, we got an offsides defense. It's not good for. We're gonna make a game out of this. One score, it's tied. Yeah, one score, it's tied. Do the math. Not really. I already knew it was if they score, it's a tie. I ought to be up 21-0 against the Rams and then blow it. I don't know if were they really offsides. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know if they call that. I don't know. I might have let him play football, but he's looking at it. He's pissed. He's pissed. I'd be pissed too. I would be pissed too. Yeah, me too. Like I said, that was a Christmas present. The green was a Christmas present. A friend of mine bought it for me. He knows I like scotch. He's a good guy. It was a treat. I actually was going to drink it with him. He's like, no, take that home. Dude, I was like, nah, got to drink it with me. He's like, no, that's for you. So we drank something else. Not that much of it. He's not a big drinker. On the other hand, I am. Not a big drinker. I like to drink. Fuck it. You only live once. Especially when I play guitar. I like to drink and, pick up an axe. Kind of warms me up. Picked off. Look at this. No shit. There's no flag there. See it go. Look at this. No kidding. It's not good for. I don't know what I missed. But I must have scored at some point. Talking to you guys. No, I can't. Sorry. You can say happy birthday to herself. To yourself. I'm not doing that, dude. Where do you learn that stupid trick? You guys should come up with something better. You really should. Can you say hi to your mother that's under my table? Say hi to my mother under your table and tell her, to go deeper. Your mother's name is Go Deeper, right? Gold Eeper. Isn't that your name, Gold? You call her Goldie, right? Nickname Goldie Eeper. Yeah. Say hi to your mother, Goldie Eeper. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, man. So am I. Who is it? I don't think I know anybody that's never been an alcoholic. Everybody I know in my life has ever been an alcoholic. Ah, shit. Kids, you guys. This is the same crap. Same crap. Nothing else better to do. You should put your phone away, by the way, because when your girlfriend sees it, she's gonna see me. She's gonna think I'm a lot cuter than you are. Shut the fuck up. Okay, get off my page. How about that? Get the fuck off my page. How's that? Tell me to shut the fuck up. Get the fuck off my page. How's that? No, it's not. I've never been a father. But your mother is over here if you want to talk to her. Want to say hi? It's Goldie, right? Eeper. Isn't that your mother's name? Goldie Eeper? Oh, no, that's the other guy's mother's name. Maybe, is that her twin sister? Craven Mycock? Is that your other mother's, her twin's name? Craven Mycock, right? Jeez. You'd be fortunate enough that I'm not Walter White. Apparently, you never watched Breaking Bad, did you? You never watched Breaking Bad, did you? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you think you would figure it out by now. If I was Walter White, you probably wouldn't be doing too well right now, my friend. Yeah, that's not what your mother said. She did say I love. Well, that's because your mother's on it. Well, I'm banging the crap out of her, and then we break the bed. Yeah, breaking my house. Yeah, exactly. Or my bed. Yeah, it happens. It happens when guys like yours mothers come over. They show up, and it happens. They just keep harder. Keep pounding. Oh shit! The bed broke. Don't stop. That's what they say after the bed breaks. Don't stop. What's it like living on a mattress in the basement, by the way? What's it like? What's it like? I wouldn't know. I don't have to live on a mattress in a basement. So. Mm. My 3 viewers. No, you know what I'm talking to now? My 2 viewers. Because, oh, yeah, no, it's 2. Look at that. I'm talking to my 2 viewers. And you're out of here. Oh, now it's 4. Number 3 left. So I was talking to my 3 viewers, but he's out. Now it's up to 5. And how that work out for him? Nah. You can volunteer whatever you want. You should have told that to the last guy. He was looking for a daddy. On it. Shit. I said something. Yeah, what's up, what's up, nephew? Like few. I'm glad you're not my nephew. I don't know what the fuck you're saying, man. Ask your mom. Oh, that's right. Ask your father. That's right. You probably don't have one. It's probably down the street. Ask your uncle. Ask your real uncle. Maybe he'll tell you. You should really ask your real uncle. That's what uncles are for. They might give you lessons in life. And you'll know. Anyways. Somebody please explain to me what this shit means. Never mind, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything. I know it's stupidity. You could just say stupidity. Yes. I don't have to deal with it. It's okay. You know, look at that. 17-24 still. It was 30. What happened? What happened? I think they had a touchdown there. Should have been 30, 31. I don't know how that worked out. What's wrong? Well, you just stop them. I don't know how, but they did. You can vote between with what you want. That's on you, not me. Don't fucking blame me for your crap or trying to get me to vote for your crap. That's why we vote. It's kind of called that you get to make your own decision. That's what voting's about. You should have voted for Trump, but you didn't. That's why you're here. That's why you're here fucking with me because you voted for the wrong guy. So you figure to come here and fuck with me, and you think that would stop me, which it ain't going to. It ain't gonna stop. Trump's still your president. He's still gonna be your president. And guess what? You can vote for whoever you want. That's the beautiful thing about this country. Vote for who you want. I don't know what the fuck that means. GNG what? Go and get whatever you want. Go to the store, buy yourself some frickin' Cheetos and a soda. Go do that. It'll make you feel better. I had some French onion dip, but it was almost gone and I left it out. Do have, though, is what we got? Oh, I got some cheese. Oh, it's really got queso dip and some tortilla chips. What does that mean? Oh, I heard about that, man. I heard about the blizzard going your way. I did. Wow. Yeah, I heard. I hope it doesn't hit us. I just had rain and snow all day. No, I don't. Sorry, I don't even have a daughter. So you're shit out of luck, man. Find your own shit. Mr. PC2MP. Sounds like, you tried to go with pimp, but it didn't work out. No, nobody for you. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking, but whatever. Sorry, man. Sorry to disappoint. I would ask you if you had a mother, but I already know. Not for sale. Touchdown. Boom. Wow. That was crazy. Put a flag. Put a flag. Put a flag. Where'd the flag come from? Oh, that's going back. It's going back. 10-yard penalty. Going back. Wow. Look at them all looking at the screen like, what the hell just happened? Look at that. That's a hold. He's got him by the jersey. Who would ask that question? Just a freaky scumbag. That's who it is. Look, everybody, we have a freaky scumbag here asking about grandkids. Really? Frickin'. That's a good thing right there for me. Not for him. He's going to he might want to remove that, but here you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. We'll go there. Child abuse report. Okay. There you go, pal. You're done. Jeez. Yeah, report again. Yeah, that's just crazy. Who would do that? Fuck. Who would do that? Man, sick fucks on this page. Who the guy? Yeah, no, more like pedophile. So now we got another guy who's a pedophile. Now we got another homo here. Okay. Yeah, I think we got it taken care of for now. I don't know what this guy says. Gay. Are you happy? You happy, are you? Yeah, right. Right. Happy I didn't have a granddaughter, but you can call the guy that's looking for little children. He's looking for granddaughters. So why don't you guys get together? You can talk together. Sick fucks. These people are sick fucks. Yeah, well, maybe what you're out to. There you go. This guy wants to talk to both River here and what was the other guy's name? I don't care. So he wants to talk to River and the other guy. No, he's looking at him. Yeah, whatever has tobacco with it. So, anybody, you guys want to talk to this guy? Feel free. Touchdown. He finally got the touchdown, tied it up. I told you they were coming back. I told you there was a lot of football left. Anyways, not that anybody cares, obviously. They're too worried about this guy and whatever he's got in his hands. And this guy's, got two free hands, by the way. Yeah, we're going to call him two free hands. Two free hands. Toof Rehands. That's his name. Toof Rehands. Everybody say hi to Toof Rehands. Toof Rehands. There he is. He's looking for a couple of guys to hang out with. I haven't blocked him yet because I'm getting a kick out of fucking with him. It's making it so easy. Toof Rehands. Let's see. I just came over. I should write that one down. Let me get my notepad up. Let's see. Where's my notepad? Yeah. That's what I just made up. See that? That's why there's good comedians and bad comedians. Because guys like me, we take notes. And where's my pen? Where the fuck is my pen? Oh, there it is. Got it. Boom. Anyways, I'm too busy to. I gotta write down this note. There it is. Toof. Three hands. There it is. Yes, okay. There you go. We got you. Boom. We got you. Thanks for that. Yeah, you mean like this stuff? Like this. I don't forget. It's like I smoke weed, yes. Matter of fact, it's not a bad idea. I'll probably cough, but I need a toothpick. This thing's tight. That's what she said. Yeah, I need to give me a toothpick. Told you, probably. That was a good one. Should have took a light. Wow. Holy fuck. Nah. Crap. That was a good hit. Told you. Now I got COPD. I can't really smoke a lot. I'd rather eat, but yeah, what do you do? Telling anybody who's really watching, you're probably all on your keyboards with 5 different places. Oof. I did, dude. I didn't need all of it. I had a head rush. Believe me. Holy shit. That's a good hit. Some good bot. My back hurts now, fucker. Smack that guy upside the head. Oof. What we got? Holding. That's a hold call. That's a hold. Excuse me. I didn't call it. Anyways, it didn't hold. Thanks for, I never smoked pot in my life, man. Never. Ah, shit. I just had a good head rush. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I have allergies. Oh, crap. I'd rather have done a shot than that, but whatever. That's what it is. No, I'm high, too. Well, kind of. Which I'll be right back. I gotta get a toothpick. I'll clear that out a little. I won't have to hit it so hard. Let's see. Let's put this here. Where's my knife at? Yeah, I'll just go grab a toothpick. That'll work. Oh, wait a minute. We have one here. Oh, no, I don't. Anyways, I'll wait. Okay. Charlie Daniels saying I got stoned in the morning and drunk in the afternoon. I get drunk whenever and stoned whenever. That is a good song, though. It's true. And actually, I think that was that Charlie Daniels? I was thinking that was Willie Nelson, but I might be wrong. I like Willie, by the way. He'd be a cool guy to hang out with. I get to hang out with, actually, not him, I get to meet him, but Eddie Money. He met his son, his daughter, his manager, the whole tour bus. Because I parked next to it, my buddy and I parked next to it. We went in. Yeah, it was Charlie. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Devil went down to Georgia, huh? Anyways, I got to meet those guys. That was fun. Got to play with Ray Davies on stage. Didn't even know it was him. Running a blues jam. Actually, my buddy was running it. And he was a very good blues man. And great drummer. He didn't play drums when he started it. And then he played drums that night. And he said, I did my set. And he goes, stay up here. Another guy comes up. We're playing together. And he got on drums. I was like, you're playing drums tonight, Katie? His name was Katie Bell. You could look him up. You can find him online. Yeah, Luther Guitar Jr. Johnson. He was in the Blues Brothers. Another guy I played with on stage. all the old blues guys. And he died a year ago, last Christmas, I think it was. A couple of years ago, maybe. But anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter. I got one person here. It's kind of funny. Somebody's paying attention. But damn, that hit me. That was a good one. Fuck. I'm gonna clean that fucker out. It's full of dope too right now. Clean it out. Find that stupid knife I had. Where'd my knife go? It's somewhere. Oh, Jesus. A bunch of crap on my fucking table. Ah, shit. I'll start a new one. Oh, shit, I can't. It's over 34 votes. Yeah, Roy Clark, fucking kidding me? Could jam. He was a freaking monster guitar player. Kidding me? Monster guitar player. He was country-ish. Damn. He could play like nobody's business. Kidding me? Actually, kind of worked on some stuff like he did. Of course, there's another guy like him that I'm not going to mention because he is no longer with us, but on the wrong reasons. But yeah, Roy Clark. He's the other guy from the Smokey and the Bandit movies. They were buddies. A couple of guys used to play in, what was it, the country western show that was on TV? The Donkey and all that. Yeah, Roy Clark. He's a guy that I wouldn't mess with on guitar. Actually asked, making me want to pick up my guitar. Show you a couple tricks I learned from those guys, but I ain't going to. He was nuts. First thing is, once you get it down, once you get, not that it matters. Nobody's listening anyways. Once you get it down, figure it out. Then it only takes a little patience, and practice, and time to figure out where to go. Triplets, 16th notes, double time. You got a tie game, guys. You got a tie game. Hondo Miller got up in there. Spawn, is that that's Charlie, or no, that's Roy Clark. He's bound down to the city. Yeah, I know that. I know what you're talking about. You probably might have played it once or twice. We played with a couple of good bands in my day. Now I have my band. I haven't played in a while. I think I'm gonna plug in. What do you think? Should I plug in? Fuck it. Tie game. 24 seconds to go. It's gonna be overtime. Overtime. Poke salad Annie. Oh gosh. Poke salad Annie. Man. Boy, you got some old stuff going on, man. You know what you're talking about here. Poke salad Annie. Who was that? Oh. I'm thinking of the guy that was in the. I was thinking of the guy that was in Jerry Reed. Was it Jerry Reed? I got that. I think it was Jerry Reed, maybe. Yeah, he was the other guy I was just thinking about. Jerry Reed and Roy Clark. They used to get together once in a while. Jerry Reed was in the what? Burt Reynolds movies, the Trans Am, with Smokey and the Bandit, and then I think he did the one with the Adrienne Barbeau was in it. I met her, Adrienne Barbeau. I screwed up. talked to her for like an hour. And my sister was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Okay, good to meet you." But she's like, "She's into you." And we hung out for like an hour. And was that a stupid haunted house thing? And oh god, I had a crush on her. I don't know if it was her or boobs, but anyways, yeah. She was in Creep Show. They did a new Creep Show series. She was in it. Anyways, I'd love to say she looked great, but you know as they say, men look better when they get older. Women, not so much. She still looked good. She still, still love her to death. Always will. I don't even know if she's alive to be. I'm sure she is. She's probably in her 90s for Christ's sakes. But yeah, who else? Yeah, you know who else I get to meet? You want to hear a good one? Speaking of old guys, I can tell. I can tell you are, Hondo. I can tell you're older than me. Believe me. Either that or you're a little kid and you're Googling shit trying to figure out what I know. Show soap. That's mean. Why would you call me that? You're calling me show soap. I can tell, buddy. See, I can deal with that stuff. I can deal with that. Okay, it's just call me names and fucking with me. No, you're not fucking with me. You're being honest. I couldn't also say I smoke you on guitar. And what are you gonna say? You want me to plug in? You got a guitar? We'll go live. I'll send you a little link. I think I can do that. I think I can send you a link. You can grab a guitar. We should do that. That'd be fun. Let's pick up some guitar, some fiddle. Let's play together. That'd be fun. Jeez, you just missed them. Oh, yes, I do. Of course I do. I do. Soap, you know. What else was she at? Well, you remember Creep Show? When she did Creep Show? Henry. And she played the drunk bitch that got eaten by the monster in the crate. That was one of my favorites. And then, of course, there was Swamp Thing. That's where you get to see her titties. She was in Playboy. But, I mean, Swamp Thing was a good one. Swamp Thing was a good one. Yes, I remember that show Soap. I watched it. Yes, not much. I wasn't totally into it, but it was funny. There were a lot of other good actors in there too. Who else was in that? He did a lot of movies. Another guy. It wasn't. I was thinking Leslie Nielsen, but it wasn't him. It was the other guy that looked like Leslie Nielsen. Anyways, that was funny. Funny, bro. It's funny you remember this stuff. You remember that show, so yeah. It's funny when we were talking about who was it? We were just talking about someone on Maud was one, and then the other one was Mel's Diner. What was that one with some wasn't that Eddie Van Halen's wife was on that one, wasn't she? Was that a different one? Yeah, the one with Mel's Diner, and then can't remember the name of the show. But it sucks. They don't show those shows anymore. They show a lot of shows that are like, I don't know if you want to call them politically correct, but they weren't like, I'd love to have a channel where it was, I mean, still you can get Love and Marriage, or whatever it is. Alice, there you go. Thank you, Alice. And then the one where what is it? Married with Children, another great one, but that was later, way after that. But when you talk about Archie Bunker, and speaking of Rob Reiner, they bring up Rob Reiner, and he was he obviously was a liberal when he was on the show. I mean, if you watch the show, and hated Trump for whatever reason. And I guess that's what liberals do. They just hate him for whatever reason. Don't know why. I remember Love American Style. I do. I remember that. It was like the Love Boat. Da, 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 my vocal list there. But, yeah. Well, you don't have to. You don't live here, pal. Good for you. You don't care for him? Doesn't matter what you care for. He's not your president. I was going to say you voted in a... Hate to break it to you. Trump's the man, and he will be for the next 3 years. Alice Cooper? He died? No way. Get out of here. I didn't hear that. When did that happen? Alice Cooper died? I just heard from him not too long ago. Not personally, but just saw. I didn't know he died. I didn't heard that. I didn't have him in my death pool. Fuck, bummer. Wow, Ozzy beat him to it. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Rest in peace, Alice Cooper. What the fuck? That's fucking, you should be blocked for that. Fucking asshole. Was that a Grinch face you have? That's fucking bullshit. Shouldn't have said that. Told you he didn't die. Oh, fuck, I would have known. That would have been all over the internet. You kidding me? I would have got a phone call right away. An old fart, too. He's got a wicked car collection, you know, Alice Cooper. Wicked car collection. Lamborghinis, hot rods, freaking some of the best cars you can imagine having. A Maserati, Vets. He's got a whole garage full of cars. I don't think anything of Canadians. I don't think of Canadians, okay? I do not care about whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. I care about what's happening in my front yard, what's happening in my neighborhood, how my friends are doing. I do not care about Canada. I do not care about frickin' Hamas and Israel. That's between them. I do not care about Ukraine and Russia. I don't think about any of this. And if you ask me what I think, I'm going to tell you, just for asking me, now I think that Canadians are assholes for even asking that question. What are you looking for, props? You want props because you're a Canadian? It doesn't work that way. I don't give a shit about Canada. I've already been there. I don't know any Canadians, man. And the last time I was there, I was freaking 20 years ago. So last time I was there, it was great. Okay. Do I think anything about them? No. I don't know any Canadians. So I got nothing to think about them. There's no reason for me to think about a people because they're Canadian. It's a stupid fucking question. It's a stupid fucking question. Okay? So there you go. You happy? Did you like the answer? What do you think of asking stupid questions? Are you going to answer me? How about that? Let me ask you a question now. You asked me one pretty pro. Falcons win it. Look at that. Falcons win. Holy fuck. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk? I missed it because the Falcons win. I missed it. I can't believe it. I missed it because of this guy with the stupid Canadian question. Fucking A. Now I got to watch the replay. What happened? What did I miss? Let's watch the replays. I'm going to talk to you. $100. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's okay. Your mom's not coming over. I won't have any money to give her, man. You won't get your Hot Pockets tonight. So. Jesus Christ, I'm not monetized, dude. You don't think people don't see that? Oh, here we go with this guy. And he's already going to get blocked before it even happens. Nope. It is blocked. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Yeah, there you go. He's out. Nobody saw it, fuckface. There you go. Fucking creepy fucks. God. Oh, God. Here we go. It's the same guy with the Canadian crap. Oh, yeah. $100. Yeah, here you go. Okay, good. Thanks for the donation. See ya. Go somewhere else and give them the money that you don't have. And you're faking. Oh, God. Do people actually fall for this crap? No, it's not. And you know what? I told you the answer. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up and get off my page. Okay? I mean, what do you want to hear? Do you want me to hear? I love them. I hate them. I give a flying fuck where you're from. Do you want me to answer it another time? That's the third time. And I'm sick of this shit. So, bye. God, everybody comes here and just fucks with me. Just can't have a decent conversation. Why is it so hard? Yeah. No shit, dude. Fucking dumbass pond, huh? Let's go fishing, dumbass pond. Throw a fucking salmon egg on a hook. You get 14 freaking gay guys looking for a salmon egg. What the fuck, man? Yeah, Christ. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I'll tell him to go fuck himself. How about that? Yeah, you can tell your brother that he should grab onto himself. There you go. Tell Mikey to go grab onto himself. Or you can grab onto it. I said, tell you what, there's your shout out. You grab onto Mikey, and you guys will be great together. You guys, you and your brother probably have done this before. Sure, it's not your freaking first time, so. Nice try, though. I'll give it to you for that, but if you don't know, that's so stupid. Oh, my God. Anyways, what do we got next week? Saturday. Panthers, Tampa Bay. Panthers won that game. I missed the other one. So, anyways, I didn't get to see what the next game was. No. The internet. I live on the internet. I'm in a cloud. I live in a computer. I'm AI. I'm AI, man. I've never been anywhere. I don't know where to live. I'm homeless. That's where I'm at. Yep. Why? Where are you from? Invincible Truth. Where are you from, sir? Why don't you tell me where you're from first? Then I'll tell you where I'm from. Where are you from? Yeah, not gonna say anything, are you? Yeah. So you're gonna ask a question, you don't get the answer. You won't answer a question. You ask questions, but you don't answer. Okay, typical. Gotcha. I'm waiting. Tick tock, tick tock, people. Time ticking away. You ever heard that song? Bhutan, huh? Yeah, you're from Bhutan. What took you 5 minutes to look that up? Why are you on my page? Invincible Truth from Bhutan. Where the fuck's Bhutan? Never heard of it. Don't care where it's at. Was that Iraq or? It ain't South America. I wouldn't know if it was South America. So, Middle East. Where are you from? Are you a terrorist? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, people. He doesn't even know where it's from. He doesn't know where he's from. Making it up as he goes along. Yep. From Bhutan. Doesn't even know where it's at. Oh, my ass is starting to hurt from sitting on this thing. Neighbor of China. You're a neighbor of China. Okay, so but it's not a country, it's just a neighbor. China has neighbors that aren't in countries. Okay, buddy. Gotcha. Yep, you got it. You win. Anyways, I'm watching the highlights. I gotta watch the highlights here. You guys made me miss it. So this guy, he's gonna start blowing up my chat room because he's from Bhutan, which is a neighbor of China, everybody. Let's say hi to the guy that's a neighbor of China. Is it Taiwan? Oh no, that's Japan. Isn't that something? Or is it China? Well, that's right. China's getting ready to attack Taiwan, aren't they? You may want to move out of there, man. Just saying, if you're in Bhutan or you're a neighbor of China, you might want to get the fuck out of there real quick. They're doing military exercises right now, but you probably don't know that because you watch, well, you might if you watch CNN and MSNBC. Hey, look, everybody, we got somebody that's trying to get a crown and get banned. Ugh, instead of having a. No, your sister can't get a shout out, but you can tell her I said thanks for last night. You can tell her I said hope to see you next weekend. We have a date on Saturday, so tell her. I don't know. Just knock on the back door. I don't want her in the front door. Tell her to come to the back door. Or meet me at the restaurant either way. Or better yet, come to the back door. The bedroom's right there. Tell her whatever she does, do not call me. No more phone calls. I told her once, stop calling me. I don't like it when they call me. Send me an email or a text and then let me know you're in the back door. Yeah, well, you asked for a shout out because you're a fucking asshole. So I'm rude. You're a fucking piece of shit, asshole, lying, craphead, cunt. So she's a big fan of my. Well, she's also a big fan of other things. So there you go. If she's a big fan, why isn't she on here, fuckhead? Really? Fucking idiot. God, look at this shit. Look at these people. They just don't quit. It's just non-stop fucking hate and bullshit. Like I said, she's such a fan. She can fucking message me. You know, I'll tell you what, I'll give her my phone number. She can call me and ask for money to come back from Ghana while you get off the Indian fucking reservation. And when I say Indian, it's not with a feather, it's with a dot. While you're trying to scam people. How many people have you scammed this year with this crap? How many? How many people? Doesn't matter. Probably not a lot. You're not too bright at it, that's for sure. Not too bright at it. Really not too bright at it. Yeah, I told you. Tell her to come into my back door. There's that shout out. There you go. Yeah, have her message me, and I'll give her the punchy numbers to my back door. Yeah, now you. Jesus. Yeah, great. I got $500. Oh no, I didn't. That's another lie. Yeah, shout out would be great for me too. How about you shout me out? How about you say, hey, why don't you say my fucking, why don't you share my page, shout me out to the rest of all your friends? Oh, you won't do that because you don't have any friends. There you go. You could shout me out to your friends, but you won't. So, yeah, like I said, I just shouted out your sister, daughter, whatever it is. I don't know what you're fucking doing. Keep it up. Yeah, no, but you can get this. I got something for you. Here, how about this? We'll do this. Yeah, you get a report, and there you go. Boom. Okay. And now you can get a shout out, and you can get deleted. Bye. And now your sister can still show up, or your daughter, whatever it was. I don't know what you said. Mm, mm. I know what they're doing. That's why I get rid of them. I know what they're up to. Been doing it for fucking years. I didn't teach my friend that. Do you believe that? Mm. Yeah, don't get old like me. Well, you know what? Don't come on my page like him. How's that? There you go. Now you don't have to worry about being old. Now you don't have to worry about listening to him. There you go. No, I ain't an actor. Totally real. I can't act. I can sing. I can play guitar. I can be a comedian. I can do a lot of things. I can paint. I can bartend. I can. I don't even know what else. Cut grass, clean gutters, the stuff you guys didn't do when you were little punk bitches. That's why you're here. You're sitting on computers and your phones? Well, I did shit. Yes, I am an artist. I actually, you see the paintings behind me? Those are my mother's. I do pencil work and watercolor. Those are oil. I was painting when I was about 7 years old. Started playing music when I was 8 because I couldn't get an instrument. And then I got an instrument. And I got my first guitar at 13. And I've been playing ever since. Don't believe me? I'll pick up a guitar. Yeah, sing, play guitar, still draw when I feel like it. Not my main thing, but it's fun to do once in a while, actually. Said to my friend, I want to get a new sketch pad. I need a new sketch pad. I do it on little pads, but I'd love to get a new sketch pad and some pencils. Not much into painting anymore. My friend paints. I got a friend who does watercolors and oils. So, not like my mom. She was incredible. Mm. Let's see. That's my mom's. It's the lady in the painting. Okay. See her. I don't know if you can see her. That's one of my moms. I have a couple more too. That's 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 called the three faces. I don't know if you notice, if you can see it from here. There's three faces in that painting. They both face each other. Those are some of her first works when she was in art school. She taught me. Um, I taught myself how to play guitar. Thank you. I appreciate that. My mom would appreciate it. Fortunately, she's passed. I would tell her. Uh, Couple fights in elementary school. I kicked the crap out of somebody in high school. Uh, Kicked the living crap out of him. I was getting bullied. Never got in a fight in high school again. I got kicked out for 2 weeks. Nobody ever fucked with me again. So there's a little tidbit for you. If you're getting bullied in high school, your dad better teach you how to fight, and you go in and you fight. So even if you get your ass kicked, at least fight. Yeah, I fucked a kid up in high school very bad. I got thrown out, like I said, for 2 weeks. He had to go away in an ambulance because I fucked his whole lip up. Half his lip was split from here, across his nose, slammed his head in the locker a few times. He was twice my size, by the way. So, but I'm not a small guy. I'm not a small guy. Plus my dad taught me how to fight when I was a kid. We used to fight in the basement against my dad, who was a boxer. But yeah, how many fights? Again, that was it. All it took was a couple. And then you don't get fucked with again. I've been in a few fights here too, by the way, but as I got older, I try not to fight anymore. Now I carry a 9mm. I'm too old for fighting. Now I have a gun in my hip. You want to fight? Get the fuck away from me. I'm not fighting you. Be a punk. Hit me. I'll shoot your ass. Not kidding. It's funny when you got a gun on your hip, nobody fucks with you. Just saying. We've been in one good fight here. The rest I got jumped. Pussies out here. Pussies. Yeah, I got jumped. Some fuck sucker punched a couple times. One of them I won. The other one, guy came outside and I just grabbed him by the throat, pinned him up against the wall. I don't like talking fighting because I do not condone fighting, but I do condone take care of yourself. Know how to fight because you never know when it's going to happen, especially nowadays. You see what people do out there. If you don't, you never know. And I'm not saying wait for it, get ready for it. I'm just saying you're better off having it than you're not. You know, I watch people run scared, and I don't know. Let me just say, if you were with my buddies and me, or at a restaurant I go to, or even the movies where I see mass shootings take place and some guy comes in, I ain't laying down. I ain't laying down, man. And I'm pretty good at what I do. It's called practice. Hello. It's called having the right equipment. Double stack 9mm, ready to go. Dead center. Aim for the chest. Don't aim for the head. You're not gonna hit the head. That's a tough target from a distance. So you ever notice if you go to the gun store, they don't have head targets. They have body targets. There's a reason. You ever watch cops shoot? They have body targets. And they're trained to shoot center mass. But anyways, I don't know how we got into this. How did we get into this? Somebody brought it up. How many fights I've been in? Whatever. Enough. Enough fights for one lifetime. I don't ever want to fight again. And I do my best not to get into a fight. That's why this is funny. All these punk kids behind their keyboards, never been in a fight in their life, probably been picked on. You know. I've been friends with a lot of cops too. It's funny. I've been friends with a lot of cops, and it all started too when somebody was trying to rip off somebody's car in my high school parking lot. Then I made friends with the cops. I could tell you other things about that story, but I won't. But let's just say we've been to retirement parties. We've gone out with them. We've met at bars after work. And not all cops are bad. Let's defund the police crap. Yeah, there's some bad ones out there, but most of them are good. I've met more good ones than bad ones. More good ones than bad ones. All right, this guy's pushing me to read his comments, so I guess I will. I was thin in childhood. That's why I used to get beaten a lot. But now everything I do. I was short, chubby. I started lifting weights, and I already knew how to fight. It wasn't that I was, weak. Eat protein, learn how to fight. God, dude, if you saw my garage, my brother and I, we used to fight all the time, him and I. And man, we kicked the shit out of each other. Sometimes I'd win, sometimes he'd win. And these were real fights. We weren't just goofing around. We also fought in the basement with gloves. Had a punching bag, had a speed bag, had weights. We had in the garage was a dummy size, tonfas, nunchucks, staffs. No, my father's dead, sorry. My dad's passed away. He left me about 7 years ago. I'm doing good. How are you, Hank? Hank 4. Can I call you that? Is that what you want to be called, or you got a name? Anyways, Hank, I'm fine. And no, I don't have a dad. It's I don't know what that is. Jay loves him. Yeah, okay. He can't. He doesn't have a real name, so it's probably another fake profile. No, I don't do U.S. singers or rappers. My friends, I said it clear, but then again, too few to mention. I don't know. You ever see the way some people are talking about? Because I'm hearing everything about something. That's fucking weird. Why do you guys come up with this stuff? You just kind of like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what that means, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but whatever. What's up, Will? Hank. Thanks, man. Hondo's hooking me up tonight. I gotta say, dude, you could be maybe if I get to the point where I need a moderator, I might have you work for me. But it's gonna take some time, brother. I got a lot of stuff here already, but I need more. I need to cover some more angles. And you guys with the 67 crap, you won't last long if you're going to come up here with the 67 shit. You were already here. Jesus Christ. What is it? I don't know. Is that a college game? I don't know. Yeah, that's right. It's New Year's Eve is coming on. I did see some stuff about that. I don't know. I'm not a college guy, by the way. I don't handicap college ball. I do not. It's not my thing. Mm. You're fine. A lot of people have asked. No, I just say it. You know, I don't want any. Believe me, the last thing I want is people I got to deal with that are going to be like, "This blah blah blah." I don't need a. I don't need to be boss again. I already have been boss. Been boss for a long time. Sorry about that, asshole. Thank you. See, fucking, it's crazy, man. Yeah, he's gone. It's gone. Anybody, I already warned everybody. You come up with the 67 shit, you're out of here. I ain't dealing with that shit. Not gonna play that game. No, I know what it is. I know it's just to put your name on there so you can go and fucking Negro. Negro? That's fucking really, really. Tell Evander Holyfield that. I wonder what he would say to you about that. I hope you meet him. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna send him your name. I'm gonna send and tell him I know this guy Will. He wants to meet you and ask you a question, and we'll see how that works. Either way, Mike or him. Boy, that's pretty fucking bold, man. Either one of those guys snap your fucking neck like a twig. Just one shot. They wouldn't even have to snap it. They could just breathe on you and you'd probably fall down like a little fucking piece of fucking weed. That's what you would be, like a little dandelion. You'd blow on it and be like poof. And that, just like that, he was good. Mm. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I just got you won't last 5 seconds. You won't last 5 seconds. God, I wish. Sometimes I really do wish. I bet one of these guys, probably a big tough guy that's sitting here doing nothing. I'd eat him and see, and then some of the junk that was in there. Uh, it kind of made my voice a little rough. So she made me some green tea with lemon, a little honey, and now it's perfect. And now she's begging me to go back down. So yeah, it wasn't that. It was your mother's pussy. That's what I ate. Didn't eat no burgers. It was your mother's pussy. Your sister was watching, by the way. She wanted me to do her too, but whatever. Or was it your aunt? I don't remember. Maybe your grandma. And I said no to grandma. I don't like, grandmas aren't my thing. She did ask about when you were moving out of her basement, though. She asked about moving out of your basement. Yeah, both of them did. How do we get this guy out of here? The fuck? I don't know. Fact. What's fact? What do you mean, the fact? Anyways, I don't know what that means. Yeah, no profile picture. Right? Of course not. Well, black one, anyways. Hmm. I guess because you take it, you love it, you enjoy it, you ask for it every night. That's probably why. That's all I can come up with. Tell me why. Why does he do it? Come on. You asked. Answer the question. A king may move a man, a father may claim a son, but remember that even when those who move you be kings or men of power, your soul is in your keeping, alone King Baldwin. Okay, that's not the guy that asked the question about. Uh, I thought it was the same guy. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Grandpa God is watching. Jeez. Anyways, your God is watching what? Watching you guys make idiots of yourselves? Watching you put fake profiles up? Watching you living in your mother's basement eating Hot Pockets? Making your mother work her ass off so she can afford your dumb asses? Making your fathers pay for you? Yeah, that's what God is watching. How's that working out for you, by the way? Oh, yeah, I love chess. It's been a while, but yeah. Yeah, my friend was really good, and he taught me. It was a long time ago. Long time ago. It was funny because we used to play quite a bit, and yeah, I do play a decent game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not no chess master or nothing, but Yeah, yeah, I do play chess, and it's fun. Especially fun when you play somebody that's good. Because I do know a couple people that are good, and we have some battles. It's just like watching football, man. Except it's us hanging around drinking a beer. Okay. You're not interested in visiting the country. I never said, and you never asked if I was interested in visiting. Why? You invite me over? Yeah. Does your grandmother, or your mother, or your uncle, or your father, or whatever? You guys got a place for me to stay? You gonna pay for my ticket? Sure, I'll come on over. Actually, my friend just went to Ireland, so yeah, I'd love to, but unfortunately, it's not in my cards right now. I'd love to go there, where my language came from. Yeah, are you talking about the 1800s? Really? That was like what, 300, $400, for 300, 400 years ago. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. If I was rich, I would have already been there. So, if I was rich, I wouldn't be on here. I'd be in fucking Vegas right now, probably playing fucking blackjack or poker, or I might be in a penthouse with hookers and cocaine. So, there you go. That's what I'd be doing, but I ain't rich, so I'm not even close to being rich. I'm rich in what I got. I'm happy with what I got. It's not about money to me either. There's nothing to do with money, you know. Rich. If I was rich, what would you do if you were rich? What would you be doing? You wouldn't be here, guarantee it. You would not be here if you were rich. You'd probably be on some yacht somewhere in the Caribbean, eating freaking gourmet food on the side of the dock, which I know all about that. I used to work at a place where I served people that had a lot of money, and yeah, some of them were rich actually. I was gonna tell that story, but yeah, no. Anyways, I really give a flying fuck where my language came from. Not my thing. Sorry. But you can take credit for it all you want. You didn't give it to me. As a matter of fact, you should come to America. Maybe you should try that. Maybe you won't have to deal with a bunch of assholes. Because I've heard that most of Europe is a bunch of assholes. Yeah, I've heard it. I know people that have been there. Ireland, I heard, is cool. My buddy went to Ireland. He's dead now. Had a heart attack. He was a big guy too because he did steroids, but he went there. He actually invited me to go with him. He invited me to go with him the next time. He went there. He said, Paul, you got to come with me. We play golf together once in a while. And he said, you got to go with me. You'd love it. And unfortunately, he had a heart problem and didn't work out well for him. So, anyways, you want to hear a song? Want an earworm? Give you an earworm if you want. Shit, man. Anyways, jeez. Some of the shit you guys come up with is hilarious. It really is. Can't wait for the guy to come up. You only have 2 followers. That's because all you guys fucking screw them out of my room. Or I have to block you. I was up to what? 7, 10, 11, 14. I've been up to 21 at one point tonight. So, yeah, consistently. Consistently. You hear that? Did you hear that, pal? I gotta take this sweatshirt off. I'm hot. Fuck. I'm hot. I gotta take this off for a second. Jesus, I got my sweatshirt. Wrap. I'm gonna take this off. Fuck. Somebody asked earlier about it. There you go. Fuck. That's better. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Now you gotta look at my shirt. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Star Wars Death Trooper shirt. Anyways. Oh, crap. Give me a second here. Can you fucking slow down for 1 fucking second? Cocksuckers. No, you can't. You can't. You sit here be all fucking cordial and bullshit when you're full of crap. Bunch of fucking people that are full of crap. Christ sakes. Doesn't end. It's fun though. Whatever. All right. Good thing. News for you is I slept till 1 o'clock this afternoon, so I'm up for a while. You should stream on multiple platforms. I'm getting ready, man. One thing at a time. I already thought about that. That's a lot of work. This is fun enough. All I gotta do is sit here. I gotta take a leak. I go take a leak. I don't have to worry about Twitter and all that. Or X now. I was thinking about doing what Trump's thing. Yeah, Grinder. What are the other ones? I don't know. I had a buddy who did it, and it's just too much. Maybe when I got enough people, give me up to 20, 30, 40, 50,000. No, maybe I'll do it. Start making money and I get paid, then fine. But I ain't doing that now. It's just not worth it. Not worth it. And I'm not worried about money. Now I'm doing this. It's just fucking boring for the fuck of it. I mean, be nice. Don't get me wrong. I like money. Who doesn't like money? Oh, somebody got hurt. Shit, I missed the fucking thing. I can watch the highlights. I gotta switch this. I'll leave it at. It's a good thing I have ESPN. I can handle ESPN. I'm a sports guy. Anyways, you probably already know that. Here we go. Boom. What happened? I picked off, saw that play. That was a big play. Touchdown. Touchdown. Why was this me scratching my chin? Another pick. It's 14-0. I want to see how they won the game. Gotta watch this, man. Quick replay. You can deal with it. See ya. Big play. Big play. Mm. I lost that game. Jeez. Lions and Bears. They're at 4 o'clock. I know what I'm doing Sunday. Going to my buddy's house. Blocked. Touchdown. That's why they came out. Okay, that's where those 7 points came in. All right, that makes sense. That's where those 7 points came in. That's where those came in. Another pick. 6. No, did he get it? Go, go, go. He did. Another pick 6. Wow. Wow. Thanks, man. Anyways, now we're talking. We got a game. This is why we got a game. What do I know? The bookies know better than me. Don't ever bet with me. If anything, bet against me. Unless they give you a lock. If I tell you it's a lock, look at that. That was the 59-yarder. I said it. I said it too. I didn't even know how far it was. And when he kicked it, he's like, it's 59 yards at least. It was 59 on the dot. I was right too. I think some of you guys saw me say that earlier. I know somebody did. Because somebody said how you called it 59. Wow, one-hander. You didn't catch it. Didn't catch it. Nope. Yeah. No, that wasn't PI. Come on. That was last night when the Bears got PI and they didn't commit it. Hi. What are you doing, handsome? What are you doing, you? Here, this is fat bastard here. Hey, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look, say hi to people. Look, come here. Look, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. That's the alley cat. That's the alley cat. There he is. What are you doing? There you go. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's like, what are you doing to me, dude? Yeah, cat. Handsome boy, you fat bastard. How are you, Pinky? I'm gonna go get out of here. What do you think? Look, what do you mean? Now you're patting me. I want to be pat. He wants to be pat. He is being pat right now. He's happy. What are you doing, you fat bastard? I call him a fat bastard. That's his nickname. Handsome boy, fat bastard. That's his nickname. That's what he comes calling. You know what I call him? Hey, fat bastard. You gonna lay down? Oh, you want belly rubs? Yeah, of course you do. He always wants belly rubs. He likes belly rubs. What are you doing? Anyways, I missed the ending again. And there's the girl. What are you doing? I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna come up, you. Here. Come here. Hey, I got you. Get over here. Come here. Oh gosh, I'm gonna make me drag you up. That's the girl. That's the girl. I already showed her earlier, but that's the girl. She's purring now, so she's going to scratch me though if I don't put her down, right? And I'm gonna put you're gonna scratch me. Yes, she is. Okay, see ya. Bye. That was close. You gotta know. Why'd you pick me up and put me down? Because you were gonna scratch me, little bitch. Well, I gotta watch these highlights later. Anyways. You can play with your balls all you want, man. Play with your balls all you want. I ain't gonna shout them out. Nope. But you can scratch them. You can have your whatever, whoever's living in your basement lick them. You guys can go nuts on yourselves. Have fun with that. And shout you out. No. No, why? Because they took a day off. What? I thought this guy was going to scratch his own balls, but see how that worked out? No, he wanted me to shout him out. So I'm not going to shout him out. He's still here. Hondo is still here. But, you know, I ain't shouting out his balls. He can scratch them himself. You know, I don't know why he wants me to shout about it. I mean, they're little so small they ain't gonna hear nothing anyways. You know, they're just these little tiny things. They're not even jingle balls. They're like, what are they, like pearls? What do you call those? Pearls? Tiny things. Like that movie, Pearl. I watched some of that last night. It was on. After I tried to go to sleep, I watched X. You ever see that movie with Jenna Ortega? Oh, I love her. She's so hot. Yeah. She's a babe. You know, fucking smoke show. You know, smart as fuck, too. Smart as fuck director, writer, producer, actress. You know. See Death of a Unicorn yet? There you go. You want a movie review? Death of a Unicorn. I am a monster movie aficionado. And that movie was like unicorns on crack, Godzilla kind of unicorns. Loved it. Just thought it was really cool. My buddy, I told him, you gotta watch this. We watch Godzilla on the weekends once in a while. It's on Cinemax or something like that. They do like Saturday afternoon Godzilla marathons, old school Godzilla, and she's a hottie. I didn't watch that movie. Sorry, pal. That's funny though. That's being old joke. That's an old guy joke right there. Yeah, good one, but yeah, I didn't watch it. I actually might have. My mom watched it. She was into that, but just like Dr. Zhivago. Why don't you come up with something better? Gone with the Wind? Really? You couldn't say Dr. Zhivago? Really? I could tell you how your mother was last weekend, but I don't remember because it's been about a week. They've had about 3 other guys' mothers here, so I don't know. I can't remember which one your mother was. How's the basement working out for you, by the way? I can play that right now. Jesus. What a fucking ass. That was kind of funny. I gotta give it to you. Kind of funny, but kind of stupid, too. Make a couple of videos and have a good reason to do it. Really? Look it up on YouTube, man. Look it up on YouTube. They'll tell you. I ain't a teacher. Just did what I did. I have actually good content. I have number two. I can talk about music. Number three, politics. You could flip one and two behind because my music. Well, then get the fuck off my page, cunt. How about that? Get the fuck out. But okay, guess what? You don't have to see it anymore. There you go. My content sucks ass. Well, good. Then you don't have to see it anymore. Bye. And there you go. Your mother sucked my ass too, by the way. He's not here, but it's okay because his mother sucked my ass too. Anyways, fucking dickhead. Fucking yeah. And again, we have another 18-year-old living in his mother's basement. That's why he's mad because I called him out and I proved it. When they come back like that, that's another thing. That's another thing for the guy that just asked. Anybody really want to know how to get more than 50 subscribers? Don't put up with idiots. People come, they're idiots, fine. But my thing, I guess, is not shorts, all that crap, whatever. You might get one, but you're not gonna go viral. Number one, you're never gonna go viral unless you have a good 5 to 7 minute video on a regular channel that you use and you share and people share. That's a tough one, man. I would like to say, as far as talent and experience, the Bills. Uh, Drake May's playing great football, so we'll go. But I got to tell you this: the Bills losing, they should have never went for two. They should have kicked the field goal. They should have kicked the field goal. That was a bad move. They came back, they tied it up. If they had kicked the field goal, they tied it up, and they went for two. That was a bad move. They should not have done that. And everybody I know right now, well, anybody that I know that knows football, which is just a couple guys. There's a lot of people I know that think they know football, but the guys that know football were like, "Can you fucking believe they did that?" Nope. That was stupid. They should have tied it, went into overtime. They could have won it. No, they went for two and they missed. So I think it doesn't matter. They already knew that the Patriots had won. So they were thinking maybe we can get a better spot. But I think they also were thinking maybe we can go to, they don't want to go to Jacksonville. I'm going to tell you that right now. The Bills do not want to go to Jacksonville. They want to go to, New England. They want to play in New England in their kind of weather and their kind of game. And, we'll see what happens. If what's his name? I can't think of his name. I'm not an AFC fan, but Drake May. What's his fucking name? The guy from the Bills. I don't know why I can't think of his name because I don't. I know everything about him is just he's not been playing well. He's not been playing the top of his. Former MVP. He should. Yeah, Josh Allen. Thank you. It just popped into my head right when you said it. Yeah, well, it's almost like you sent it to me, and I didn't even see it. I was just thinking Josh Allen. He's just not playing the way he normally does, and playoff football is different. You don't think he's not going to practice this week. You don't think they're not going to try and win this week. They probably will win this weekend. The Patriots, after beating the Jets, they got to play Miami next week. That's a tough game for them. It's, again, interdivisional, and they're in Florida. They're used to being up here in the cold and playing cold weather teams. Now they got to go down and play against the Dolphins in Miami. And it's probably going to be, who knows, 75, 80 degrees. Who knows? That's going to take the wind out of them, man. That's going to make them sweat. It's going to make them, breathe hard. And the Dolphins are used to it. Yeah, Josh, everybody's saying the same thing. Anyways, yeah, that's why, I still like the Bills. I don't think that, I love what the Patriots are doing, don't get, but they're a young team. It's just like the Bears. I'm a Bears fan, and to see what the Bears are doing right now is just so great for Bears fans because that's not going to be a one and done season. They got a great coach. They got a good lineup. They got great offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators. Great, other coaches. There's going to be changes. They got a good defense. They can build on what they got and get that defense going again and look out. Who didn't? They won how many Super Bowls? I like the Patriots when they had Tom Brady. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. I don't know, man. That would be great. I don't know if it's going to happen. I think, you also got San Francisco. I'm kind of thinking NFC Championship game, San Francisco, Chicago. We'll see what happens next week. There's still, it's funny you say that because that's my favorite in the AFC is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, yes. He's playing good football. They got a defense. And there's another team that the Bills don't want to go see. You just took, that was one of the things that I was, bringing up as which would you rather go to, New England if you're the Bills? Somebody asked about the Bills. Where would you want to go? Do you want to go down to Jacksonville or do you want to play in New England? I think they'd be happier going to New England just because they don't want to go down, sweat their balls off, die from exhaustion and sweating. And you can't, when they're in the cold, you can put your helmet on the heater, you can put a coat on, you're used to it. You can put gloves on. When you're down in the heat, what do? Drink a lot of water? Oh, God. I am an AI, bro. Yeah, that's right. I'm fake, dude. I'm totally fake. Yeah. God made me AI. Guys, and you have to be a guy that uses caps. What does that say about you? Caps. I use caps to speak. So everybody looks at me. I want caps. I need caps. I don't want. I'm. Well, you know what AI is. You know what you're talking about. There's a difference. That's CGI. AI may have something to do with it, but most of it is CGI. It's called computer generated graphics or images. It's computer generated images. AI is more of a computer thing where if you look it up on Google, it'll say this was generated by AI. It's not a video. AI doesn't generate videos. People make videos and then they use AI to help with it. Yeah, I'm tripping, and you're about to get blocked. How's that work out for you? I ain't tripping. I haven't tripped in years, dude. Last time I took a hit of acid was, God, 25, 30 years ago at least. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I want to go with Seattle just because I'd rather see the Bears have to play them than San Francisco. But then again, I don't care. I don't know yet. It's too early to tell. I got to look at the batting tendencies. I got to look at the injury reports. Who do I like? I would like to see San Francisco win just so the Bears could go back if they have to play again in the NFC Championship game. So even if San Francisco wins, it doesn't mean they're going to play the Bears again. They still got to win. So, my ribs hurt. Oh, Christ, probably the way I've been sitting. Anyways, I'm going to sit back for a second if that's okay with you guys and see my check that out. Anyways, I just think it's what it is. Here she is. No, that's him. Yeah, yeah, I'll give you pats. That's Hundo wants to pat you. Hi, baby. There you go. Yeah. That's the boys. Get the He's like, somebody wanted to bet you do. See, he's winking at you right now. That means he likes you. Hey, handsome. What are you doing? Hey, baby. I know, you fat bastard. I know. Anyways, you got to pat him. There you go. He's getting scratches behind the neck and under the chin. And... Hi. How you doing? Show me a pretty face. There you go. He's a funny boy. He's so cool. He's a funny boy. Anyway, sorry. Jeremy Adam. I don't know what we're talking about, but anyways. It's not our favorite right now after tonight. They lost, so they were the number one seed is what they were. The number one seed is a big difference. Yeah, number one seed's always going to be a favorite. So I'd rather tell you to get the fuck off my page for even bringing that up. That's something that could get you banned from YouTube. Did you know that, fuckface? Did you know that? Yeah. Would you rather smoke meth or crack, this guy says. That's something that can get you banned for even bringing it up. But I know what you want. I'm going to say you're a meth guy. There we go. That guy's a meth guy. There you go. You got it, buddy. Asking you shall receive, meth guy. I won't only ban you, I will report you. Yeah, how do I do that? Explicit material. That's what it'll be. There you go. Now you've been reported. And poof, you're gone. There you go. Yeah, I'll do that again. Okay. There you go. Okay. Pretty sure. Okay, well, you're still there, but now you're banned. And nobody can see you anymore. No, you're not. You can see you, but nobody else can, you stupid fuck. And stupid ass. You're gone. You don't even know. You're going to actually get a fucking report any second. So, bye. Anyways. What the fuck, guy's talking about meth and crack? Of course I'm going to snitch. Fuck him. Don't come on my page and talk about meth and crack. What the fuck? Do I come on your page and talk about your pedophilia? No, I don't. It's not snitching. That's reporting a fucking scumbag is what that is. Yeah, Falcons won it, man. Falcons won it. You called it. Why not? He came out on my page talking about meth and crack. So, yeah, here we go. Trump was on the Epstein plane. Yeah, he was, actually. That's true. I'll give you this, Moose. He was on the plane. He did. He actually flew on the plane because back in the day, he was a Democrat, and they would leave from Florida and fly to Jersey because Trump owned property in Jersey and an airport. So he got free plane rides, and then when he found out, I should say, how much of a creep the guy was, he got rid of him. I am. It's all good, man. Yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. They do need luck, so I really appreciate it because they do need a lot of luck. Yeah. So here you go. Trump was 2-2. Same thing. Say it again, buddy. And here you go. And he's out of here. Fucking see ya. Okay. Jesus Christ, these people. I'm ignoring them. They just don't quit. This doesn't end. Yeah, he was on a plane. I already told you. I know that. I know all about it. I actually study it. He doesn't study it. He just listens to what MSNBC and CNN and the other idiots on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. Fucking Instagram. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. Is anybody else on Instagram? I don't even go there anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Instagram is just... And then they say that MAGA has bots. MAGA bots! MAGA bots! Now, I got to break it to you guys. Republicans don't have bots. The bots come from a few places. Well, number one, they started from Biden's basement. Biden's basement. The FBI, what is it? You know what I mean? All the Biden's guys. And then they did this, and he hired people to put up all this bullshit propaganda. And then it was Russia and China, and it was all against Republicans. Do you think Russia wanted Trump in office when they said for how many years that Trump colluded with Russia? When they cheated? They've done nothing but cheat. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Thank you for that, by the way, Shane. I appreciate it. No, what I do, you gotta, somebody said that somebody rage baited you. Well, get the fuck off my page. I didn't get rage. I wasn't in rage. Again, you haven't seen rage, man. If I was in rage, I'd throw my fucking phone through a wall and I'd fucking do a search and I'd find your dumbass and Uncle Guido would show up and that would be rage. And you don't want to see rage, man. I don't get rage baited very easily. I've been going through that for years. No, I'm just sick of dumbasses. The dumbasses keep showing up. One after the other. One after the other, they keep showing up. They're still here. A few of them are still here, but they don't understand that their messages have been deleted and banned. And even if they are still here, nobody's seeing them. So, why? He asked me. Really, that's a stupid fucking question. Okay, why did I get mad at the guy talking about drugs? Because he asked me, do I prefer meth or crack? That wasn't talking about drugs. That was asking me and saying I was a drug dealer. Are you that fucking stupid? Are you that fucking stupid? Apparently you are that fucking stupid. So, what do you prefer, cocksucker? What do you say, Galaxy 07B, fake profile, number 757 in the last week? What do you prefer? What do you smoke? Meth or crack, you fuck? Well, then go smoke some crack and get off my fucking page. Go. Go sell crack. Go ahead. The fuck off my page, you stupid cunt. There you go, rage bait. No, I didn't sling shit. You're a fucking tool. Get the fuck out of here. No, but your mother did smoke crack while she would smoke a hit and then she'd suck my dick. She'd smoke another hit, suck my dick some more. She even snorted a line off my cock. Then she snorted another one, and she licked my balls, and then my balls were numb, so she smoked another hit of crack, and she did it again. What the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Maya Boner. Yeah, well, that's not what your mother thought. Your mother just wanted to fucking suck some more dick. But, she needed some more crack to smoke it. I guess that's why you smoke crack. You guys are all on the same page, aren't you? You, your whole family, you guys aren't even fucking dysfunctional. You're just crackheads. Crackheads rejoice. We can all get together this weekend, smoke crack, and... yeah, I don't know. Never did meth in my life. Did you get that? No, bet you didn't. Never did cocaine? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I have done cocaine, but not anymore. That was years ago. So cocaine sucks now. Yeah, you should go do some cocaine. I hear it's covered. I hear it's laced in fentanyl. Yeah, you'll love it. I hear it's great for you. You and your friends, you can all go do cocaine. There you go. I'll hang out in the basement at your mom's house. Maybe she'll come down. Maybe she'll suck your friend's dick. Just make sure she doesn't come here after, because I don't like, after I don't, at least if she does come, tell her to bring a toothbrush. She's going to need one. Ah, jeez. When the day is done and you want to run. Oh, that's a good song. Jesus. Pick up the dog day. Is that it? Is that the Pink Floyd tune, right? The day is done and you want to run. I think that was it. That could be a different one. I don't know. I think that was. I think we're on the same page there, brother. Oh, shit. Crap. Somebody was like, Pink Floyd is political. Inject what? Inject what? Yeah, I inject semen into your mother's mouth. That's the only thing I've ever injected was semen into your mother's mouth. All your siblings, as a matter of fact. You might have had a brother and sister, but next thing you know, I went right through, her throat, and they never made it to the uterus. So it got to her stomach, but, as far as I know, I don't think it makes it to the uterus. So that's why you're still an only sibling and live in your mother's basement. Well, that depends on if I'm arm wrestling or or his mother's here and we're doing it doggy style. Then I go over the hole. If we're doing it doggy, I go over the hole. You go in the back door. Yeah, you think I'm kidding? Not the first time that's happened. Truly. But again, Galaxy, ask your mother about that. That's between us. It's personal. We don't talk about it. She asked me not to tell you. Still trying to figure out how to get the fuck rid of you through that chocolate tunnel, man. Over the hole, man. Boom. That's doggy style again. Ever have that happen to you? Yeah. Just gonna say, I was kind of surprised. It was like they didn't even have to warm the shit up. It was just like ready to go. I think she'd play with it first. I'm sure she did. Of course, she would never forget. She would never forget that. It's the best time of her life. The best time of her life. Why would she ever forget that? She could, she wrote it in a notebook. She taped it to her. She made little, like, what do they call them? Those little yellow pads, the post-it notes. She kept writing, remember that night, remember that night, remember that night. She posted them all over the place on her desk and in the bathroom, behind the toilet. When she went to clean the toilet, she'd lift up the thing and, to put the little blue thing in there, and there'd be a little post-it note say, remember that night. Yeah, well, she did. Well, she still hasn't forgot, has she? Still talking about it, apparently. That's why you showed up. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. That's sore. Oh, that's tight. I need to stretch. Oh, shit. Crap. Oh, fuck me. I need some sun. You need to go to Florida. That'd be fun. Anybody want to take me to Florida with them? Any chicks out there? Oh, wait a minute. Anybody's moms out there want to take me to Florida? We'll go on a cruise. Buy me drinks, and it's cheap. Tell you what, you pay my plane ticket, I'll come down, we'll hang out. Yeah, no, you won't. Not gonna happen. I could lace your chest with 3.9 millimeters, but that ain't gonna happen either. Fortunately for you. I thought you were a crack guy. Or no, are you meth? I thought you were crack. Yeah, aren't you crack? I don't do meth, so I ain't trying it. Actually, want to hear a funny story? Yeah, you got body armor. Great. Do you want me to report you for terrorism? I could do that, you know. It will find you. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're one of those psychos. Well, whatever. You're going to need it, man. You're going to need it. I threatened you. With what? You just said you were going to lace my cigarettes with meth. That wasn't a threat. Yeah. And I said, I'll lace your chest. So you got it on clip. Good. I got it too. I got all your comments too. So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to report you for saying you got body armor. You sound like a psycho, dude. You're a fucking psycho, aren't you? Psycho. You're a fucking psycho douchebag, aren't you? Wow, I think everybody else here, all the other people that have read this and seen it, know you're a fucking psycho. No, it's illegal to threaten me first and then say you have body armor. That's what's illegal. See, you don't know the laws. I do. So apparently you know nothing. I ain't mad. What makes you think I'm mad? This guy's threatening. This guy's coming off on me. And here he is again. Why am I mad? What do you got, two of you guys? I just said I got body armor. And your mother also fucking wants you to move out of your basement. Why haven't you? Of course it is. And guess what? Gosh. You're not getting number one, dude. You're not getting it. You're not getting it, and neither is he. There you go. There you go, you fucks. Start your new fucking stupid profile crap. Pieces of shit. I'm gonna lace your head with something. How about a jaw with a right hook? That's what I'll do. Yeah. Whatever. Last time. Whatever. Look at you guys. You just don't quit. Yeah. Whose mother's next? Whose mother's coming over tomorrow? Well, man, give her. Wait a minute. That's right. It's holiday week, and I'm busy. I got some other mothers already lined up, so you guys can keep running your mouths, and then we'll deal with them later. And maybe one of them will take me on a cruise. We'll go to Mexico, and I'll kind of get grossed out because I don't want to see him in a bikini, but it's what it is. You guys got anything real? Anything real? Nope, you don't. Not a thing. Nah, all fake. All fake profiles. All a bunch of pussies. A bunch of guys living in their mother's basements. And if you're not, I apologize, but I kind of don't because I'm pretty sure I'm right. I don't think your Nunny is real. Nunnius. Nobody's asked me a question lately, so you just bashed me. Your attic. Well, does it get hot up there? It must get hot up in the attic. Never lived in an attic. I have lived in a basement a couple times, by the way. Nothing wrong with it as long as you're paying rent and working. Yeah, both times. Paying rent, working. Rented a room in a basement. Had a washing machine, dryer, wood stove, kitchen. Yeah, that's what it was. My buddy's got a big giant basement, but I don't have to move in there because I got my own house right now. So, do you have your own house? Toys in the Attic. Yeah, that was a good flick, man. Good flick. Great book too. Awesome book. I got a story about that, brother. Let me tell you, Hondo. If I told you the story, oh jeez, great movie. The book was great. I read the book and then I I don't even want to tell you the story. It's not. These people don't need to hear it. Yeah, you would know about that, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's your story, right? I bet you wrote the book on that. That was your book, right? Toys in the Ass. Yeah, yeah. Did you put a Hot Wheel up there? They have to take you to the hospital and try to get the Hot Wheel out of there. Yeah, that was you. I think I saw you. Wasn't it on like one of those TV shows? Emergencies in the ER, and a guy goes in and he's got a Hot Wheel up his ass. Yeah, that was you. It was you. Yeah, Michael. Its name was Michael. That's him, guys. Look at this. We got a star on here tonight. We got a star. Boy, this guy's a star. He was on emergencies in the ER. He went in. Him and his buddy decided to stick freaking Hot Wheels up their asses, and he had a Hot Wheel up his ass, and took a while to get it out. No, I never had a bee in my cheeks. You had a Hot Wheel in your ass, dude. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you and your Hot Wheel in the ass. You're the one that brought it up. Come on, get over it. Was it a Hot Wheel or a Matchbox? Either way, it was pretty decent sized. I think he put the truck up there. He didn't like the little one, so he took the truck and right up in his ass. Richard Gere wasn't available with the gerbil, so they figured we'll just. Well, yeah, it was crack. Will you smoke crack before you put the Hot Wheel up your ass? Yeah, you're a hustler. No, you're a guy with a Hot Wheel up his ass is where you are. Or had a Hot Wheel up his ass. You're not a hustler. Really? You want to bet? You want to bet you're a hustler? I got some bets we could go to. I bet you don't even know who won tonight. Bet you don't even know who won the game tonight. You want to bet? Who won the game? Oh, no, he's going to go on Google. Who won the game? You don't even know what game I'm talking about. I can switch it. Let's go. Okay, got it. I got the game. Here. I got one. Let's see. No, I'm not going to tell you. Who won the hockey game tonight? So I'm listening to TV music. Christmas music. I'm so sick of fucking Christmas. Anyways, when shit. Funny. I went to the store today. It was a good story. I went to the store. The minute he gets up with the crown, he's out of here. He can keep rolling my chat room all he wants. He ain't gonna get it. Second he gets it, he's out. So, anyways, yeah, he's out. I'm telling you, this guy gets a crown, he's out, and it's all he's looking for. Anyways, I go to the store today, and I go to the candy aisle. It was the grocery store, and I'm like, what's the Christmas candy that's on sale? The guy's like, he looks at me. The manager was low. He was manager too. I know the guy. I've seen him all the time. And it's a big store. So it's funny. Hey, how you doing? What's up? I go, where's the candy, the Christmas candy on sale? He goes, it's all gone. I was like, what? He goes, well, we got Valentine candy now. Fucking kidding me? Valentine candy already? It's my mother's birthday. It was Valentine's Day. So that's a whole other story. But I'm looking around and I go, what's this? And it was what was this? I'll show you. It was, it was a box of, I got it right here. Russell Stover's, Russell Stover's box of candy, half price. So I got a box of those. They're creams for 50% off. Still was like $6, whatever. A lot cheaper. It was like 12 something. No, $6. But yeah, and then he goes, or you could go over there and get the Easter candy. They have the Cadbury eggs out already. They already got Easter candy. All right. What the fuck is wrong with this world? It's just Christmas just ended. It's not even New Year's. They're already selling, freaking. Jeez, I don't know how much I can take this anymore, guys. Sorry, I'm sore. I'm gonna sit down. Yeah, I told you. I told you one more time. You didn't get a crown yet. Anyways, time is flying, man, and it's crazy. But the thing is that I don't get is why so why go from Christmas right to uh, you know freaking Valentine's Day. I don't know. I never gave a fuck. The only reason I give a fuck about Valentine's Day is because it's my mother's birthday. She's been gone for a while. It's funny. I go to a bar. I'll find a bar. I'll, go somewhere. And my mom used to like to drink rusty nails. I know none of you probably out there knows what that is. It's Scotch and Drambuie, and I'm sure you don't know what Drambuie is because a lot of bars don't have it. Good bars have it. So I will go and I will sit at a bar every Valentine's Day by myself and take two seats and tell them. It's funny because I'll be like, I need this seat. And they think I have a date coming, which I kind of do. And I say, give me two rusty nails. And I get one for my mom and one for me. I cheers her. I drink to her on her birthday. And then my mom wouldn't want that to go to waste. So I drink hers. And then I'm like, thanks. Bam. And I'm out. And they're like, what the hell was that? And I've had people be like, what was that? My mother's birthday. Oh, they get it. Then they get it. And I do that. My dad is CC and soda or Miller Lite. So when it's my dad's birthday. No, that's because they're doing fentanyl and frickin' drugs. You were talking, weren't you the one I'm talking about? Well, I don't know who it was. I don't remember, but yeah, they're doing drugs. They're doing heroin. They're doing the shit. My brother died from an overdose. Yeah, and he was younger than me. So yeah, it's crazy. It's disgusting. What can you do? You can't stop it. For all me and my buddy were talking about this about what's going on in the world, and I can't stop it. He can't stop it. I can just bring up the awareness of it, but it's not going to change anything. Mhm. Oh, the fruit in the bottle, that moonshine, cherry moonshine shit they have. That's I don't know what the name of it is. I did see a commercial for it though. That's the cherry moonshine thing they do with a bunch of cherries. You don't need fruit, it's moonshine, and it's high potency, but with the cherries in it, it brings it down. So you can't buy that in certain places, but like usually it would be. We used to do what do you call it? I get to finally watch what happened there. But yeah, they do that moonshine with the cherries in it. That's the fruit in the bottle. It's cherries. Believe me, they've been doing that for years. They used to do it in big vats with all kinds of fruit. Or you're talking sangria. It's either that or sangria because sangria now, put it in a bottle. You make that in a jug. Sangria is Mexican wine. And you fill in the jug and then you put a bunch of fruit there. You put wine in there, a little Grand Marnier, maybe some rum or something to pull up the proof, and then let it sit, marinate. But yeah, I think the thing you're talking about is the moonshine. Jacqueline, I haven't seen that in years, man. Haven't seen that in years. There's nothing out here that you can get with fruit in a bottle, unless, like I said, you make it. You got to make it. You got to do it in a bar. Yeah, and it's the same thing. They'll put a bunch of fruit in a bottle, fill it up with vodka, maybe rum, and then they'll empty it all out. And then at the end, they'll do the rest and give you a piece of fruit, and you eat the fruit. Did that at Hard Rock Cafe in Boston on my way to going to Chicago. That was cool. I was a bartender, so they knew it too. And he got hammered on that shit. Yeah, and then I had to get on a plane the next day. That sucked. Hungover on a plane. Don't get on a plane hungover. That wasn't fun, but thank God the stewardess was cool because they left at like 10 in the morning. And I asked, can I get like a shot of vodka and a Sprite? And she was like, we don't serve alcohol. And I was like, oh, fuck. And she looked at me, and a few minutes later, she comes up, she goes, "Psst, here you go." And she gives me like 3 bottles of file nips. Here, take these. I was like, oh, man, are you kidding me? What do I owe you? She's like, nothing. You're cool. And then the Sprites were free. So a couple, I drank 2 of them. I saved one for the ride home. Or not home, to my dad's house. But anyways. No, I don't. Georgie. No, I don't know what that is. And I don't know what Jacquin's is. That's funny. I'll have to look that up on though. No, God, that's old school. It's like, what are you talking? Like Red Dog or something? There was no fruit in it though. I've been bartending for God 35 years. I don't remember ever buying a bottle with fruit in it. Like I said, the only thing now is the moonshine thing with the cherries. Used to make it. Used to make stuff with fruit, but not buying it. You didn't buy stuff with fruit. That's the fruit can go bad. You know. So anyways, I missed it again. Falcons win. Wow. Oh, shit. My ribs are sore. I was thinking it's just sitting up all night. Fuck. Wish my cats could give massages. They might. Shit. It's funny. Yeah, they like to fight. Of course they do. Cheers. I'm trying to be good tonight. It's not working. How you doing, you fat bastard? Still laying right next to me. You good boy. Alright, you doing? Alright, you doing my belly rub? Yeah, you want a belly rub, don't you? Fat bastard. Handsome boy. There you are. Anyways, Alley-Cat's still sitting here right next to me, protecting me. That's what he does. He protects me. If somebody broke into my house right now, he would give me enough time to pull out the axe. And he'd be all over him, but, I don't want him to do that. I wouldn't want him to get hurt. I've seen it. He actually waits at the door when I come in. Somebody comes to the door, he's standing there like, who the fuck's this? If he knows you, he'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And if he doesn't know you, he'll be like, hey, what are you doing? If you come in here aggressive, he will fucking put you in a corner and rip your balls off. I know. Such a good boy. Yeah, good boy. He's a good boy. See you later. I remember Rock and Rye. Yeah, that's old school, dude. Boy, you are old, huh? Thanks, Hondo. I appreciate it. I hope you subscribe, and I hope I will see you again. You're number one. I didn't take your crown away, and I won't. Love talking to you, by the way. That was funny. You were good. Yeah, that was very entertaining, and I appreciate it. And let's keep this thing going. And that's all there is to it. I mean, we don't have to, but it's up to you. Hope to see you again. And if I don't talk to you, have a very safe New Year. What are you doing? I said nothing. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get myself maybe a shrimp scampi or a steak or something. Go out and have something nice. Who knows? Maybe even a appetizer or a couple of cocktails. So anyways, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Back at you. Peace out. See, this guy was good. He was saying hi to people. He was talking to people. He was being cool. He wasn't being a jerk. You know? It's not that tough, man. It's not that tough. It really is not that tough. I'm gonna figure out how to send my plow guy Venmo. It's the toughest part of my life right now. Either that or go pick up some money and tell him I picked up cash. It'll be in the. I'll leave it for him. I'll meet him somewhere. Jeez. All right. Bulls won. Look at that. Or did they? No, they didn't. Never mind. I'm happy. Replay. Okay. Revisit of one of the games. I'm gonna take this off now. Ah, shit. How much time do I have left? Probably that much. That's probably a good thing. Let's see. I got a little time. I'm not under 15 yet. Take a page. Anyways, I can get rid of this because that game's over. So, game's over. 71 votes. Not a bad poll. Not a bad poll. I'll take it. 71 votes. Why am I going to do that? Q&A sticker. Can't make it my own, can I? No, last time I tried it, makes it up for itself. 71 votes. Okay, I'll take it. Whatever. That's pretty cool. Not what I was, like I care, but that's pretty wild. Last time first time I started was like 10 votes, 7 votes, 6 votes. Now I got 71. The other night I had 123. I think one night I had 250. I guess it's all about the poll you put out, huh? Yeah. I kind of want to take my hat off. Took a shower this afternoon. I want to get itchy. I got to cut my hair. Cut my own hair, by the way. Is that okay with you guys? 10 likes. What if I got any more subscribers tonight? Who knows? I have no. I could have put targets up, but man, what's the target gonna be? I could get a good target. It could be like, how many people are gonna attack me tonight? 10. I'd win that one every night. How many people are going to attack me? How many people are going to call me gay? How many people are going to be idiots? I'd get all kinds of fucking targets. Just be like throwing fucking darts at a target. Nothing, man. What's going on? What's going on? Anyways, we're just talking about putting up targets. On my page. Targets. I was talking about it. I don't know. I just looked into it. Whatever. This thing wants me to do a stupid, what do you call it? Do a, stupid question thing. I'll do polls, but I ain't doing stupid question thing because I get enough stupid questions. Try this. No. Let's watch the game tonight. I just took the poll down. I left it up. It's over. Falcons win. Were you here earlier, or did you just show up again? I don't know. The Tic Tac UFOs. Is that what you're asking about? As far as I know, there was only one. So if it's Tic Tacs, I don't know if you're talking about the breath mints or the UFOs. All right, it's a UFO, number one. It's one. Okay, my thoughts on it is do research. There's only one. Okay, there was one Tic Tac. No, it was one sighting off the Nimitz that was chased by David Fravor and his co-pilot. I don't remember her name. On caught on radar. It was David Fravor. Maybe there have, but only one that's been reported and put into into, I guess, what would you call it, mass media, because that came out. And the whole thing, the thought is the guy chased it. He saw a mothership. He chased it. They came up. They chased it. It's on video, and it wasn't his video. So you're right. I guess you're kind of right about that. The video of the one they show is not from his plane. It was a different plane from a different day and a different night. So the submersible. I don't know. No, that's you're talking about USOs. Anyways, the whole David Fravor thing. Can we get back to the original question? Do you want to hear about it, or you're gonna keep, you know? Yeah, no. Yeah. So the video came from another plane. I do know that for a fact. But David Fravor was the one that originally saw it. It was originally caught on. It's originally caught on radar and camera. That you haven't seen all the footage yet. They have multiple footage of this thing. They have multiple witnesses, and yeah, it took off. It came out of the water. They chased it. It ran circles around them. Then it shot up from 10,000 feet down to 100 feet, and then back up to 10,000. Who knows? And then probably went under the water. And it was nothing like they'd ever seen. And I've known about them all along because I've seen them. And not from a ship, but from on land. I've seen multiple. I've had, we got. So, anyways, what was your question again? I don't know. The submersible. I don't know what that is. You're talking about a USO. Well, that you could talk about. What is it? Off the coast of Maine. Can't remember the name of it, but it doesn't matter. It was just a long time ago, and still hasn't been any sightings in a while that we've heard of because they hide them, especially military sightings. Which I'll tell you a story. You want to hear a good story, man? You want to hear a good story? I'm watching Project, what was it? Shock and Awe. When, right after, no, it was way before 9/11. Shock and Awe. They were blowing up Iraq. Downtown, you know. They were fucking blowing the shit up. They were just dropping bombs. The whole time they're dropping bombs. There's aircraft, anti-aircraft fire going off. And they don't know where they're shooting because they're flying, giant bombers over there with, satellite bombs and shit. They didn't even have to get near it. They were just blowing up shit. So long story short, we're watching this on live TV at the bar I was working at. And during this, all of a sudden, this thing comes out of nowhere and flies right into the middle of the screen. And literally, there's nothing but anti aircraft fire and missiles flying around. This thing flies right over the middle of Baghdad and sits there, just sits there. And then the guy in the news is like, that must be a helicopter. And we're all like, are you fucking kidding me? It's a helicopter? And I'm like, that ain't no helicopter. And about 30 seconds later, they cut feed. They're like, we're out of here. So, anyways, of course. Yeah, they absolutely do. Yeah, maybe they're here to save us. Maybe they're here to monitor. Maybe they're here to make it happen. I don't think they are. If they were, we'd be done. Yeah. If okay, you made it to number 3, man. I don't like that, by the way. So come up with yeah, that was a good comment. But Bob, is it Bob again? Not Bob's back. I like it. Bob's back. He made it. Yeah, that's Bob. Is that a fucking what? He got a raccoon on there? Because you're blowing up my chat room, man. You want to be number 3. It's not about talk. It's not about, being smart. It's not about talking about something intelligent. It's about being number 3 for you. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with what I like. It has to do with what you like. You want to be number 3. You want to be number 2. You want to be number 1. Hmm. You're not having a dialogue, man. You asked me a stupid question. You know what? Now you're gonna have to start a new channel because Bob's back. It was Bob. He's gone. Bob's gone. Sorry, Bob. What do you think about? You didn't even know how to say it. Didn't even know how to ask the question. Jesus Christ. You saw this, right? Oh, my God. You got the number 3 real quick. I told you were right. It was Bob. Thanks for filling me in, brother. I like the way you think, by the way, because sometimes I don't care. But it was Bob. You were right. I knew it too. I kind of had a feeling. I knew it right away when he asked the thing about TikToks. Some TikToks. It was the TikTok UFO video from the Nimitz that I brought up. He didn't bring it up. I did. Fucking ass. Anyways, what a cunt. Stupid fuck. He's out there working on a new profile right now. Probably 2 of them. Bob, he just put his hot pocket on for 59 seconds. Not a minute. Can't do a minute. Jeez, I should have made my chicken myself. It's okay. I got candy. A couple pieces of candy. I'll wind up having diarrhea tomorrow because I didn't eat enough. Fuckers. Ah, Christ. Can't fucking win to lose. My fucking ribs hurt. I'm going to have to lay down, guys. I'm sorry. This is just getting tough. I don't know. I should turn my lights off, put some TV on, maybe watch a movie. What time is it? It's got to be, almost 1 o'clock. Right when I was about 1 o'clock. Oh, look at that. My phone's starting to die. Who'd have thunk? Phone's telling me it's about time. Ah, shit. Anybody got anything good? Anybody want to talk about something real instead of calling me gay or, living in your mind? Talking about how long you cook your hot pockets for. Anything, please. Anything. I will settle for anything. Yeah, no. Look at that. And they're gone. Nobody's got nothing. They're just in here watching it. Them and all their friends. Shit. Too funny. Not funny. Too stupid. That's what it is. Too stupid. I gotta do a poll. What's it like being a virgin? But I ain't gonna do that one tonight. Oh, can I? No, I can't. I already did my poll. I think I only get 1 poll a night unless I restart. But I ain't restarting. Nah, ain't happening. Oh, shit. Fuck me. Fuck me. Jeez. It's too sad. It's too sad to see this. Let's just see. Is it raining? You know what? I know this. There's 100% chance of weather. People ask me, what's the weather going to be like? 100% chance of weather. There you go. 100% chance. There's going to be weather. Shit. You should have seen what I went through today. That was bullshit. So now I owe the guy $20 for nothing. Just scrape my driveway down. Fuck. And I got a Venmo one, man. I can't get it to work. For whatever reason, my Venmo's shut down. I was thinking, I was going to start a Venmo. Okay, sorry, I'm just needing a cord. I should have plugged my wireless in. I didn't. I wound up tripping over this thing and ruining it. It's not what I want to do. It's not a cheap cord. I don't buy cheap cords. Actually, a really nice cord. Okay. You want to sit back. Yeah, you're my favorite guy to block, as usual. There you go. How'd that work? Bye. fabricate shit. He's good. Anyway, he's out of here. With those little rainbow flags. Yeah, same guy. Bob's back. Bob, how does Bob get so many fucking things? How does he get those? What does he sit there all night long trying to just get one profile to turn into 29 or 30? Hey, honey. Oh, sorry, handsome. Ah, I thought you were the baby. That's the boy. What are you doing, handsome boy? What you doing? You hungry? Want a treat? Good. What's up, man? Please don't call me Unc. I don't care. If I was your uncle, I'd be bitch slapping you right now. I'd be backhanding you right in the mouth. You better hope I'm not your uncle. I would too. You talk to me like that, I'd be like, whack. But then again, if I was your uncle, I'd probably appreciate it. This is what it is. I ain't your uncle. You know, if I was your uncle, I'd probably be like, what's up, kid? What do you want to do? You want to go fishing? You want to listen to some music? You want to smoke a bone? What do you want to do? In there. I got a niece. Believe me, I am an uncle. But what I wouldn't do is be disrespectful to people. It's one thing I would not do. And if I saw you being disrespectful to a guy like me, I'd be like, oh. And then he might say, maybe you should backhand his ass right in the fucking chopper. Smack. You ever been backhanded? That's probably why you're so rude. Yeah, with his own pecker. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Bob. He would be the guy that went to shovel his driveway, and he wouldn't have a shovel. So his mom would have already done it because he lives in her basement. Poor Bob. Anyways, this guy. Yeah. Ah, shit. Christ. Shit. So let's just say I'm a bad football handicapper this week. Not really. I didn't take the Bears. I almost took the spread. I did take the over. They scored 80 points. So I live in New England, my friend. New Hampshire. Okay, I'll tell you. New Hampshire, to be specific. Where are you from? You gonna answer? Where are you from? What part of the country are you from? I know you're from America. Don't lie. Please don't lie. You're in China, really. And you just happen to speak perfect English. What do you go to school? Do they teach you how to speak English in China? You go there, you type English like boom, Winnipeg. It's up in Canada, by the way. Anybody that wants to know. I think he's already been here tonight at least once. Might have been here and I blocked him. He might be back. I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah, I know where Winnipeg is. Thank you. Yeah, that's cool. What's it like living in China? I know it's communistic. I don't care about politics. I'm just saying, do you enjoy living there? You know? Dude, it's the other Bob thing. You can argue with the door. It's his fault. He keeps pushing. Let's talk to our friend here from China. China. Sorry, that was a joke. I shouldn't have said it that way. But, yeah, anyways. What's it like there? You know? You want to hear? You kind of want to know. I've heard good and bad things. I know they're trying to destroy, what is it, Taiwan right now. They get ready for war actions against Taiwan. Why? Which I don't understand. Why you want to take over the land? They want to take over the factories. They want to make money. It's not going to work, by the way. So we got to miss a step out of. Shit. The kind of guy to trip upstairs. You mean? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so why are they talking about war with Taiwan then? If Taiwan is China, why are they talking about war? I know my politics here. Okay, I know what's going on. I've seen it. It's been going on for a while, by the way. Trump cut a deal with Taiwan, not China, Taiwan. He put tariffs on China. He did a deal with Taiwan to bring in microchips and maybe start a, what do you want to call it, a factory here to build microchips. So why are they flying planes around Taiwan, jet fighters, and putting, if Taiwan is part of China, why are they, uh, you know, making, what do you want to call it, uh, war threats at them? Does that mean? I don't know. Janito 23. Facts. I don't know where you're pointing at. It could be Bob. Bob is the type of guy to argue with a autocorrect and lose. He just keeps going. Anyways. Dude, stop it with the Bob stuff, please. Can I ask you? Okay, it's funny. It was funny. Can you stop? It is funny. I get it. Just, all right. I get it. Enough of Bob stuff. Bob's fucked anyways. Okay, Bob is fucked. Bob still can't make his own hot pockets. He's screwed. He was screwed from the minute he was born. But I'm gonna hear what these guys are saying about China and Taiwan. This is interesting. Um, them. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I do, and believe me, I appreciate it. It's funny as hell. You are funny, no doubt. I love it. I am a fan of comedy, as you well know. I actually might do a little myself once in a while, but again, my ribs hurt already. I can't keep laughing. Jesus Christ. I still want to hear about what this guy says that he's from China. As Taiwan is part of China, and then we got another Geneto 23. Looks like they're trying to be from China. I don't believe either one of them. But Taiwan is China. No, it's not. It's two different countries, by the way. I can put a facts thing up, but I can't. Maybe I should have the guy talking about Bob put up that I'm right. That Taiwan is not part of China. It is not. It is a completely different country. And that's why China is threatening it because it wants to control Taiwan. And Taiwan does not want China to control Taiwan. So why are you lying? That's right, because you're fucking pieces of shit from China and whatever. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Thank you. Yeah, I already knew that. Thank you, my friend. Yes, thank you. I already knew that. No, China claims it. It's not. It is not. USA has nothing to do with it. This is between China and Taiwan. USA is just, you're talking, if you want to talk politics, you're talking about, what do I call it? Taiwan is it's like Israel. They're a sovereign state. They are I mean, what do you call, Jesus Christ, I lost the words right here, is allies. There are allies. Taiwan is our ally. China might be partly ally with us, but they're really not because they support Russia, they support Iran, they support the war against Iraq, they support the war against Ukraine. China is not our ally. Taiwan is. Okay? So don't come here trying to spread your bullshit here. It's not going to work, pal. Not going to work. Or chick or whatever you are. Yeah, he is, probably. You used to be an adventurer like me, then you took an arrow to the knee. Used to be why did you have to say, oh, okay, I get it. Sometimes it happens, it goes up twice, but I never took an arrow to the knee. I did take a couple of freaking slippery falls, but God. Oh, you're back again? You're back again. Oh, we got the same guys back. Anyway, what did I listen to? That your Taiwan is part of China. That's what you said. I did listen. And somebody else said you're not. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Did you hear you just got blocked? No, you didn't because you're blocked. Guarantee you got blocked before you heard it. So yeah. Stupid cunt. Jesus Christ. Yeah, history. Okay, how about this? How about you go back to China? You guys can go fight amongst yourselves. You can, I'm not angry. Anyways, this guy or girl or whatever you are, another same profile. Wait a minute, I gotta go back. Yeah, it's different profile. Or is it? Oh, Taiwan is China. There you go. No, it's not. Okay, so there you go. Learn your history and stop spreading bullshit propaganda. Bullshit propaganda? Not into it. Not into it. Not into bullshit propaganda. Yeah, there you go. Free Palestine. Palestine is free, fuckface. Oh, well, cool J, whatever you are. Oh, my God. It's just making me work now. What's happening? Sorry, got a bunch of losers on my page here. Got nothing else better to do but fuck with me and why and spread propaganda because that's what they do. She's thinking a football game and had to take my post down. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. See you. Okay. Bye. You guys, you guys all leave and find him. Go find him. Yeah, where's your, yeah, anyways. You don't have to find me. All you gotta do is follow. Find him. Whatever, man. It's fine, dude. You guys are all good. I don't know what this is all about. Anyways, I gotta go. This is getting stupid. So, nothing real. A bunch of guys talking about Taiwan and China and spreading lies, propaganda, and bullshit. So, and then we have this asshole come in who, guess what? He gets, before I even get to leave, I get to delete it. And that was fun. I got rid of him. Look at that. And he's gone. Just like that. Shit. See you guys later.